y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. Hey, Carissa. Hey, Golden. Hey, Rack. Hey, D Shields. Hey, Deidre. Hey, to y'all. I hope everybody had a great day. Okay. I'm fashionably late, but I didn't have time earlier. Okay. So it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, I guess the madness started already. But anywho, y'all, thank you all for being here. This is what I want to say, okay? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. For all the people that want to sit there and just act like I'm crazy, I'm very sure that y'all are sitting back, observing, and y'all are seeing what's happening. And y'all know at this point, this is bullying and harassment, okay? But no, because it ain't happening to you and it ain't happening to you or nobody close to you, you don't care, right? Right? Hey, everybody coming up. And I'm gonna try to stay on topic for a minute. But this is harassment at this point. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. When I came on here, y'all, and I know I said this, but I didn't get in depth with it like a couple nights ago. When I came on here and I started giving reaction about West Indy, it was a big uproar the next day. I came on here giving reaction about Quita. It was, oh, why are you trying to mess up Marcus' investment? Why are you trying to mess with somebody that Marcus is cool with? And I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. The same yolk mouth ass ninja can Hola, okay, cause he a hoe. Yeah. He feel the need to come on here every day and think that he's gonna harass me, and it ain't going down like that. It's not. I'm the only one that I see him come on here every day and mess with. Why is that? Why is that? I'm not the only one out here talking shit to him. What is it? Are you scared of other people or what is it? Because I'm quite sure he just said there is 3 live streams done about this person, right? Literally 3 dudes just did a live stream about this dude. Did you see him go live talking about them? Where was that smoke for audio? Where was that smoke for Octobum? Who else was the other person that did a live about him? It was 3 dudes. The one over there. 3 dudes did a live about him. Did you see him address any one of them? Oh no. But he keep going live every day talking about the castle, right? And y'all still think that's funny? It's never cool with anybody bullying anybody. But when did it become cool when a dude, because he's not a man, when did it become cool for a dude to sit on the internet and keep playing with a woman and y'all sitting back acting like it's okay? At what point do y'all think that I have feelings? Huh? At what point do y'all think I have feelings? Yeah, yeah, I'm Jamaican. Kevin Kelly. I know you from Beef Sector. What's up? You too, right? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. But the thing is, I'm sick and I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, y'all. Every freaking day, this person go live. He trying to use my name for content. You say I use people name for content, but I don't get fixated on one person though. So I'm here to tell you the FBI was contacted. Yeah, they very much was. And I ain't fucking playing. Look on Golden's tab, okay? They were very much contacted. And this shit ain't going down like that. And any bitch that's behind him in the background in the shadows that's sitting up here thinking that this internet harassment is okay, it's not okay. I know who he's working with. I know who's sending him shit. I know who's the battery in his fucking back. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay? Yeah, the same weird bitch that's a nurse that sit up here in her 50s and think that she don't think I don't know shit. Bitch, I know your real name. I know where you work. I know all of that. Okay? But I'm not here. Listen, listen. They're all going down together. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay? They definitely have your channel name. They have all the shit that you got going on your channel. Look on Golden's top. Ain't nobody got to lie. Ain't nobody got to fucking lie. Ain't nobody playing with his ass no more. You say if he doing what he's doing, call the FBI. That's what you saying in the chat. Well, I literally just said that without even you saying it. You say if you keep doing what he does, call the FBI on him. I would love you for it. You're Jamaican. Hey VMC63. Hey Copper. Hey Mimi. That's not or Mimi. That's another Mimi. But hey Mimi one. And hate champagne. Hate to everybody. But yeah, I'm sick of his ass. And let me tell you, he's also stalking me. Would you believe that I'm sitting here today minding my own business and on our third channel, because we have 3 channels over here. On our third channel, he was over there doing what? Subscribing to my channel. For what? If you don't like me, why are you subscribing to me? I'm going to show you how this whole thing set up, right? I will come live and I will do one live. And when I do that live, what happened? The next day, he got to go live. His side bitch got to go live. Everybody got to go live talking about me. And then everybody sit back all in the bushes acting like, oh, it's cool for her man to sit here. Let me know in the chat if you ain't scared of this bitch ass nigga, because everybody out here acting like they scared of his punk ass, right? Let me know in the chat, is it okay for any male to just sit around every day bullying a woman? He was just doing a live tonight with the same person that do reaction on Quita, that do reaction on West Indy, and it was okay, right? It's okay, right? So why the fuck is the problem when I do it? Right? Why do you get up and bully and harass me when I do it? I see everybody out here getting their numbers, everybody on the Quita train, but let me come live and do Quita. I got to get harassed from him, and I got to sit there and do the chat act like they don't care. You said, why don't both of y'all ignore each other, Kevin Kelly? I need you to ask him that the next time you go over there in his life, because I know you support him. Okay? Ask him that. Ask him how many times VQ have left him alone and he still went live speaking on me and harassing me. Ask him how many times I've even went a whole month without even saying anything about him. And I'm not making this shit up. It's a proven fact. It's a proven fact. I've seen you in this chat before. I'm not crazy. I've seen you in this chat before. I need you, when you drop down in this chat again, to ask him, why when that lady over there in the castle leave you alone? Why do you get so fixated on her? Why do you come out here every day and do what? Fuck with her. Huh? Huh? Everybody be out here acting like they scared of his ass. No, let me know in the chat if you ain't scared of that yelp mouth ass nigga. Who do you think that it's okay for a dude, because he's not a man, a male, to come on the internet every day and harass the same woman every freaking day? Y'all act like he gonna what? Come to y'all house and whoop y'all ass? Why is everybody out here on this internet acting like they scared of him? I don't understand that. I don't understand that shit to save my life. He said, who's the nurse? It's hard to trust anyone. So he was talking about you today. Every day, every morning, this dude go live. You might as well say, if there is 7 days in a week, he go live at least 5 of them 7 days talking about me. And even when the live is not about me, no, my name is Vibes Queen. That's what my name is, Vibes Queen. But what he's sitting on this app doing is slandering and harassing me. Pay attention to the chat. Pay attention to the chat. 58 people. And I guess what, all 58 people scared to say how they really, really feel? Can nobody answer my question, what I'm asking? Oh, so that's why everybody just sit back and be hush mouth in the bushes when he's doing this shit, right? Because y'all wasn't scared of a nigga that's gonna spark up a live and talk shit to you? Out of 59 people, not one person can drop down and say, oh yeah, it's wrong for a man to attack a woman every day? Oh, so y'all enjoying this shit then. Y'all enjoying this shit, sitting around just watching, right? I'm not scared of him, Vibes. I don't even watch him or them. I don't watch him. I'm afraid he will use me as content. Well, natural subs, hey, I don't see how he gonna know who you are on the whole name that's not even your name, but hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Every night I sit up here and I try to give y'all a great show. I try to make sure everybody have a good time, right? Why am I even wasting my time at this point? It seems to me that the only people, like I was saying last night, the only people that gets supported out here is the people that drag kids. Let me tell y'all something, okay? This individual did a live today. For some freaking reason, I always miss the freaking live, okay? And here it is. I got to depend on somebody to send it to me. Shout out to the person that sent it to me. Would you believe that this individual did a live today talking all about my kids, all under my kids' clothes, trying to sit up here and talk about, I spoke about his daughter. So he have all right to talk about my kids. Nigga, shut the entire fuck up, because you've been sitting out here speaking under my children's clothes and sexualizing my children for months. Well, no, years. From 2004, we're in 2026. We're in 2026. And this dude been speaking under my kids' clothes. And you know what he said at the end of the live today? You know what he said? Fuck all them bitches in the castle and their kids. Okay? But then want to turn back around trying to backpedal and talk about, oh, I ain't coming for them ladies in the castle. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not supporting no bitch that talk about children like he do. Okay? But then every time I come out here and I say something, oh, I'm the fucking villain and I'm the bad. No. I'm not dealing with the semantics. No, it's BS. It's BS. If y'all want to be scared of him, I'm not scared of him. But I know the harassment is way too fucking much. Every single day is something. And then he want to get off live, and then he want to see, you see what I'm talking about? People coming all in my chat asking me about this. This person has said so much misinformation, slander, and defamation on me, my brand, the castle, everything, to the point where y'all out here even believe in this shit. For a person, Kevin, that don't normally be here, to be dropping down in my chat, asking me if I'm who and it's too much. It's too much. Do you ever sit there and put yourself in my... Okay, I want to ask y'all a question. Who is the other person in street sector that this dude get up every single day for almost 2 years and sit up there and go live and talk about, oh, I'm finna dox you, or I'm finna call who, I'm finna call this, I'm finna call... Who else is he doing this to? Who? But you know what I found out? I found out that this bitch is on government assistance while he out here want to play. Yeah, I found out your bitch ass is on government assistance. Your daughter getting a check. Oh, let me see if you're reporting all the shit that you supposed to be reporting. Yeah, all them cash apps. Yeah, the same shit that he's sitting out here talking about me. Oh, vibe screen this, vibe screen that, vibe screen this, vibe. That's his life. That's his life. Oh, why he's not coming out here telling y'all all of that shit? Why he's not telling y'all how he living in low-income apartments and he getting benefits and all of that? You said don't take your shit out on me? Well, hey, you don't have to be here. You normally don't be here, but what I'm saying is, how you gonna come in my chat questioning me about who I am because you was somewhere else listening to the BS, and then by the time you come over here, you already got your mind made up. Bumba clock, do you what? Do you too, Kevin? You was cool with me and B-Sex. If you want to fall out with me about a fuck nigga that you're supporting, well, do you, Bumba clots? I said what the fuck I said. I said what I said. Go tell your family, Kevin, that you're on the internet defending a bitch ass nigga that talk on the kids' clothes, and see they still gonna respect you. Huh? I'm talking about that bitch ass from NOLA. That's who I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play with me. That's what I dare every last one of y'all that think that this shit is cool. Go pull up his channel where he's speaking on the children's clothes. You know what? Go suck your rusty pussy mama, okay? Go suck fear pussy and get the fuck up out my chat. Fuck out of here, bitch. You out here doing what? Acting like you ain't never came to my motherfucking channel, nigga. You ain't never came to my channel. Like I said, go suck your mother. And while you at it, go tell your family that you on the internet supporting a bitch ass nigga. How about that? How about that? No, you go suck your mother. Okay? Fuck are you? You sitting out here always acting like you so morally fucking correct. No, I know who he is. I'm not calming down shit. I know who he is from Beef Sector. Go make a motherfucking video, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Go tell your family that you're on the internet, all in the nigga chat that speak on the kids' clothes. I hope to God that you're not a parent. That means you think it's okay. That's what that is. That means Kevin think that it's okay for dudes to speak on the children's clothes. And he's all in full support of it. Yeah, your kind ain't welcome in the motherfucking castle. Don't let the doors hit you, bitch. And go suck your mother while you at it. Talking about go suck my mother. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck out of here. You ain't never fucking supported me, but I've always supported your goddamn ass from B sector. Fuck over here questioning me. Tell me who you are. Tell me what your motherfucking name is, okay? I can't believe he's from your country and acting like that towards his own. Yeah, fuck him. He was just in that nigga chat acting like he don't know what I'm talking about. You know that nigga talk on the kids' clothes. Good night, Rhonda. Y'all know this nigga out here talking on the people goddamn kids' clothes and still all in defense of that shit. I don't fuck with nobody that sit with nobody that fuck with people kids, okay? And in a sexual manner too? Oh, hell no. Get the fuck from around me. Don't give a fuck. Y'all sitting up here always trying to tell me how to fucking feel and do this, do that, don't do this, say that. No, let him talk about yours then. Let him talk about your fucking kids then. Nah, like I said, I'ma show this bitch better than I could. I'ma show him better than I could tell him. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. Okay? You think that you and that little bitch gonna sit over there in your motherfucking house and it's gonna keep being okay? Nigga, fuck you and your motherfucking daughter, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Why ain't nobody dropped down on his channel today telling him whatever the fuck he was saying this morning was wrong? He wasn't just talking about my kids. He talking about every last one of y'all up in this castle. No, but everybody want to turn the fucking blind eye because it's not them, right? Right? Fuck you gonna come in my goddamn chat trying to tell me what the fuck to say, all in defense. You're a waste man, Kevin. You're a fucking waste man. Go tell your motherfucking mammy if she's still alive that you on the internet supporting a bomb ass bitch. Do that. I hope when you see your siblings, I hope that you're proud enough if you got some siblings, auntie, grandma, whoever, if them bitches still alive, pull up when he's dragging people kids, pull it up. And say, hey, grandma, hey, mama, this the fuck boy I be on the internet supporting. A Yankee waste man will sit on and talk about people kids every fucking day. Sit on and talk all under people fucking kids clothes every day. And mommy, I this me up on the internet I support every day. Nigga, fuck you. You ain't from motherfucking Jamaica. You a fraud, bitch. Because if you was, you wouldn't even sit on the internet supporting a bitch-ass nigga like that. Come up in here like you so morally motherfucking correct. Nah, bitch, go grab a book and go grab a damn clue. Yeah, now go run over there and be in the complaint section the next time that bitch-ass nigga go live. I don't give a fuck. Go over there, go talk about whatever you want to talk about, Kevin. I can't believe you. I don't know you, but I can't believe you. I will really hope that you're not a fucking parent. Maybe because your dumb ass probably will be over there saying the same shit that he's saying or doing the shit that he's saying. Like, why? How the fuck we got parents on this fucking app acting like this shit is okay? And y'all think I'm stupid? Y'all think I'm stupid, and then his little sidekick in the fucking basement want to sit there and do what? Go live thinking she's playing recordings and thinking, oh, she can embarrass me. Nah, you ain't embarrassing me shit, because what that recording said was, bitch, my children are a representation of me. I said what I said. Sunbum, the next time you think you want to drag me, go play your own motherfucking videos of where you was dragging your own kids, okay? Bitch, you can't come on here and put your mouth on nobody. You sitting up here trying to play the motherfucking videos tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Bitch, you want me to come live and play them myself? I could come live and play them myself. You know why? Because I don't feel no type of way when y'all playing that shit. I said what I said. My kids are a representation of me. And who gonna tell me otherwise? I also said that when I'm in real life, I don't give a fuck about no YouTube. That's what I said, and I stand on it. You know what I also said? I've never had to live like that. My kids have never had to see me and their daddy fighting like that. That's what I said. Maybe in the heat of moment, I never worded it. Never see me and their father fight like that. That's what I said. Now y'all trying to twist that shit around a million and one way. Bitch, I said I've never had to live like that on my husband watch. And I also said, so it's very funny. A matter of fact, go play the recordings again tomorrow, because I'm quite sure in that recording you heard me saying, Sunbum, that it was something that said, hold up. In that recording, I know it was something else. I said, I don't have nothing written down. I'm just going off the top of my head. But it was, I said, a matter of fact, wait until you get your car fixed. I guarantee you ain't gonna be up in this motherfucker no more. That's what I said. I said, wait until you get your car fixed. And Kang, don't fucking come for me, because this life ain't even about you, nigga. Because you love to involve yourself in some type of way. Now, this bitch over there telling people that I sat up there and I'm acting like I'm so obsessed with my ex, and everybody out here talking about I'm so obsessed with my ex. No, honey. When I did not know I was being recorded, you know what I said? I can't wait for you to get your car fixed. I guarantee you ain't gonna be here much longer. That's what I said. And I meant that shit. I meant that shit. And you know what happened after that big ass argument? I called my motherfucking husband and told my husband that this bitch trying me, and I need him to come fucking rescue me. That's what I did, bitch. And did he come rescue me? Yeah. Yeah. So what the fuck you think you gonna shame me for? Girl, you trying to stun on me? Your entire life is a drag. I didn't even have to open my mouth today. I didn't even have to say shit today. All I had to do was put up your pictures. Your entire life is a drag and it's trash. Okay? You can't talk about nobody where you done came on this internet and stripped butt naked and took a picture and put it on your community tab. You can't talk about nobody when you came on this internet and the same dead rose. That's where I got that picture from, with your foot up on the wheelchair, opened up and catheter hanging out and hoo-ha showing and all of that. I didn't even have to put the emojis on it. Dead rose did. If you look on that emoji on my channel, if you look on picture number 2 on my community tab, can a mod please go to my community tab and get that link for me, please? I'm talking about the link to the pictures I posted on the receipt channel. It's over here on the first channel. But look, this chick, if you look on picture number 2, that was Dead Rose logo right there in the picture, because that's when she was beefing with her and went live and was showing it on her live. The same motherfucker that they out here shouting out now. Okay? If y'all really think that I'm gonna come on here every day and I'm gonna go through this shit with this dude, I'm not. I'm not. I don't come out here. I don't mess with this dude. None of this stuff. What? What? Well, I just happen to look at the chat. VQ, were you on recording call your kids bitches hoes? No. That wasn't me. That was Sunbum. Uh-huh. The one that everybody love to send all their money and praise out here on the internet. That's what I said. They love to reward bad behavior out here. I'm not making it up. It's a proven fact. The bitch cuss out everybody, then do a wish list, and then she cuss out everybody again. And if she come out here asking for something else tomorrow, you're still gonna do it. Not you, lovely lady, but I'm just saying. But no, I've never called my kids no damn bitch. I heard Golden mention her baby was, hold up. You said, and I heard Golden, oh, let me put it up. And I heard Golden mention her baby was bald. So was mine. So what? Bald babies usually grow long hair. And that's not even a drag. Listen, guys, these people are like trying to play on our intelligence. They're trying to spin the narrative like, oh, if somebody give commentary about a child, we're dragging the child. If somebody sit up there like Golden said, when Golden said, it was something like Copper said, she said the baby was bald and so was Golden's baby, right? How would Golden be dragging the person baby for having a bald head when Golden baby had a bald head too? She was telling the story that my kid had, and Golden, if you want to come up and defend your part for yourself, you can or whatever. I'm almost done. It's whatever after that. I just needed to address this. Like, I'm tired of people out here thinking that, you know what? I'm really trying to calm the fuck down. Y'all don't even know me out here on this app. And that's the sad part about it. Y'all don't fucking know me. You see when a bitch talk, you see when a bitch not talk, but you see when you come from my kids, I see fucking red, okay? I see fucking red. And you know everything I say, they twist that shit anyway. I'm trying to scroll back, y'all. I know I see I even have a super chat. Hold on. I wasn't even looking at the phone. But thank you so much, PBs. You said right now, kid talk weird ass. Right now. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm telling you, and then for this damn weird man for come up in the chat that sitting on the top about, oh, don't talk about nobody kids and whatever, like, nigga, shut the entire fuck up. Okay? Thank you so much. Like, just shut up. At this point, you, like, seriously? Oh no, your picture need to be over everybody, on everybody's thumbnail and community tab, and let everybody see that you over here defending that nigga. Like, just weird. Hey, this you? I gotta remove you because you didn't say nothing fast enough. Hold up, let me get my banner. Hold on, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
wasn't
me.
sure if it was you.
Oh, no, maybe
It was
it was
something I was
delayed.
saying. I know, you said that recording I heard made sense, though nobody with standards let their child leave the house looking dusty. People out here still trying to shade me for that. And I don't understand which part of that recording is not logical. Y'all heard me, and I didn't know nobody recording me, right? Yes, I was in a fit of rage. The only thing I can say as a parent going back in 2024 what was distasteful on my part was because I was going off and the kids was there. But y'all don't understand when I say somebody jumping in my fucking face. Do y'all understand that?
I get it. And I think some of those people get it too. They just want to have something to try to find and pick and point. Because it's like they like abusing people just like the person who was abusing you. And it does not necessarily mean they were putting their hands and slapping you around. There are so many forms of abuse. And yeah, you actually said you didn't want your child to be dusty, but apparently now we know he does not care about little girls looking nice, clean, and decent.
And I saw that comment in the chat. Listen, don't tell me nothing. When it comes to my moderators, don't come up in here telling me nothing about my moderators. Me and my moderators will talk, okay? I don't need you telling me. I am very much aware of what's going on, okay? But don't come up in here telling me nothing about my moderators, all right? We got that. We gonna figure it out without y'all knowing, okay? Love to come up in here starting shit. No, we got that. Worry about y'all business.
That was a troll anyway.
You don't have to be sorry for that. Teach your daughters. Yeah, but I don't understand why they thinking that they're shaming me though. I'm not ashamed. That's why I said go live and go play it again and again and again. I've always told y'all I got a temper. I go from 0 to 100. I don't know how many days back when the whole thing about if you talk about my kids, I used to get really, really upset. Like y'all would think that I'm upset right now. I'm not upset right now. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to make sure you're not missing my point. Because when I sit over here and I talk real quiet and nice and calm and laid back, y'all think y'all could play with me, and I'm not nobody to play with. I don't know how many times, that's why I know y'all don't listen to me. I don't know how many times I done told y'all I don't pick my keys up when a bitch nigga sitting on this internet playing with me. And I done picked up them keys, ready to walk to my car. And my thoughts are very, very dangerous, okay? And when I turn around and I say, shit, who I'm gonna leave my kids with to go even pull up on a nigga? I can't do that. This might be the last time I might see my kids. My kids is the reason why I didn't get in that car all them days. I don't think they understand that, Golden. I told y'all I don't play about my kids. I would take you off this map. I don't care who you are. And no, I'm not threatening anybody. I am saying you mess with my kids, I will. I don't care who I'm battling with. Don't play with my children. And then y'all sitting up here hearing this dude talking about my daughter that is 9 messing with a 50-year-old man? Oh, and y'all think that's okay and want to tell me to chill and me what to do? Why the next time that dude go live, why don't everybody that's so against fucking kids raid his chat and say, you need to stop talking about people's children? Won't y'all do that? The next time he go live, why don't everybody that's in the bushes, out of all 100 of y'all or whatever, why don't everybody drop down? It takes one person and then the next one and then the next one to raid his fucking chat and let him see how disgusting it is when he talk about children. Oh, nobody want to be the first one to drop down in the chat, right? And that's why that troll or whatever, y'all sit up there and be cool with this dude when it's convenient. Did y'all miss the memo that he was out here talking about Marcus' 2-week-old baby? I hope the next time he drop his punk ass down in Marcus' chat, I hope Marcus block your ass. Because you're a bitch ass nigga. Okay? I can't block you, and I would never jeopardize nobody's channel. But you know what? I got your ass blocked, so I can't see you anyway. But I hope the next time you drop down in his chat, I hope he tell you, get the fuck out of his chat. You're a disgusting human being. Putting your fucking mouth on a newborn baby like that. And then 1 minute you got the same people. I want to know when Marcus go live and he have a baby shower. Is the same bitches that be sitting in the chat where he all on talking on the kids' clothes and doing all this shit and going up on panels. Y'all gonna be in Marcus' chat at the baby shower too? Huh?
The baby shower is going to be talked about badly, as usual. Anytime somebody tries to do anything nice,
what I'm trying to say is 1 minute, everybody be like, we support Marcus, da da da, whatever, right? And then whether you giving commentary, you ain't giving commentary, whatever. The point is, there's a community of people that sit up there and support this weirdo that's doing this, right? So when the baby shower come, I want to know, is the same people that's over there like, let me go run in the bushes like Marcus moderator, is that person going to be at the baby shower? Laughing and saying, congratulations, Marcus. But then when the nigga dragging his kids, oh, you ghost out the chat? I got questions. I got questions. It's the flip-flopping for me. I can't deal with that shit, okay? I don't operate like that. I don't. Yeah, I'm happy for him. Let me start looking at the comments. Well, I don't care. I love the fact that he has finally gotten his baby boy. At least that baby. Right. Right. And I know I've been getting several questions. Let me go ahead and address this real quick. Okay. I know I need to look at the comments. Golden, if they're saying something to me, I don't even know if they're talking to me or they're just talking in general. You looking at the comments or no?
Not really. I wasn't. I'll look at them though.
Oh. But let me tell y'all guys. I know several people been asking me when it come to Marcus and T and all of this stuff, if she was an interviewee and this and that and whatever, I would speak for myself, okay? The little I know is I know one day he went live, and I don't know if I saw T's video, but I was I ain't gonna say was bad word, okay? I've been watching his channel for years on top of years, maybe 2022 or whatever. I don't remember the date right now, but the thing is, right? You remember the Chicago dude that take people out of here that everybody talking about dying out and whatever, all that dude, that dude, I've been watching from back then when he did the very first interview. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I remembered when T video dropped or whatever, but I know it was something going around probably last year. Was it last year, Golden, or it was 2 years ago? When the whole thing came up and then people was talking about T and the video, and he said yes, she was in interview before, and then he was on the live saying how he lost her and whatever, and that's what made me go back looking for the previous, you know what I'm saying, when he showed who she was. That's when I went back in time looking for her, the initial interview. But long story short, I know that I guess they trying to say like, is she an interviewee currently, or she was homeless now and he got her pregnant. I guess people are just confused. So I don't
Well,
know if Marcus want to address this on his channel, and I don't know.
well,
But
I can
people,
address some of it. T.
because no,
Oh,
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
you
Go ahead.
understand what the issue is. They're trying to ask like, oh, was she an interviewee now? And I'm like, no. I remember him even sharing with the audience that she was trying to get her life together. Then that was the one that was staying with his parents, remember? And whatever, and she got her life together. But I think people are missing that. At one point, he went live one day, he picked her up and she was at work, and then he took her to get her nails done and all of this. So I don't think people realize that, yes, she was an interviewee, but she was not homeless now. And basically she didn't get her life back together because of the baby now. You want to explain that, Golden? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know why people going back that far, but
I definitely remember T because that was during the beginning of his interview career. This was before he acquired a nonprofit organization. This is when he was just doing it freelance. Uh, T, he was interviewing her. She was a young lady, and her hair was kind of dyed or something during that time, and she had a baby in a stroller. Um, and Marcus shared with us later that was the T who he ended up she ended up moving in with his parents, and they helped her out. If you all recall, Marcus has shared several times that his family, his parents were the type who always had somebody living with them. They were always the type that helped people, and T was one of them. Apparently Marcus and T, got together. They were off and on. T was actually one of the ones during one of his commercials who was the lady who was climbing up the pole. But T has her life together already. T, if you all recall, Marcus picked her up one day while he was alive. Do you all remember when the Rose Garden tried to accuse Yana of creating that video because he picked up T? And I tried to, I told her, but she didn't even go back and correct it. I told her that actually Yana's video came out like about a day before Marcus went live. So no, Yana did not create that video because he saw her with T, and she created the Phuckkkeddd move in with video. Anyway, that was T. Marcus has shared with us about how he cares about T. And one time he even mentioned how he lost T. T was tired, you know, of whatever. And she moved on for a while. But, you know, so no, T is not homeless. Also, I wanted to correct this too, because I heard, and it's not no offense to her, but the story is all wrong. T did not he did not move T out of his house and move him and sent her to his mom's because Yana came. Yana didn't come till about a few years later. T is like an OG interviewee. And in fact, T's sister was one of his very first interviews. T is in there too, but I think he interviewed T's sister before he even interviewed T. Yeah. So no, during the time Yana came, honey, Monique was there. But since then, T was not living with him, and T has herself together. She has a job. And in fact, during the time when he interviewed T, T was a beautician. I don't think anybody recalls that interview. Or she had completed school already and she needed something for her license. It was something like that. But no, T is not homeless. She got herself together long ago. And yes, she was living with Marcus's mother. So I don't know why it's like things that seem like so normal or something that would be like not hard to understand. I'm realizing there are people who just don't get it, you know, and I don't get it. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or what. Like
So,
that happened years ago.
right. So I know they was. Thank you, Golden, for explaining that. But I don't understand why people think that I'm so involved in Marcus' bedroom business. Y'all, I came on here and I told y'all I very much gave bad commentary about Marcus before, and I very much gave good commentary. If he did something good, I gave him his flowers. When he was doing bad, I came on here and talked about him bad. Did he need to be talked about? Yeah. I don't know why y'all think that because I'm okay with the man that I just sit up here and I agree to everything. I don't agree with everything that he do. I don't know why y'all think that. Okay?
They've heard you talk about him. It's not, it's part of the cyberbullying. Because
Yeah,
let's
but
keep it all the way real. We're trying to figure out, well, why are you all okay with some other folks? So, I mean, and the stuff they're doing. So, I mean, no, no, that's a game that they're playing. That individual is playing, you know, because what they want is they want the hate train. They want everybody to be a follower and jump on the hate train. And if you ain't on the hate train, well, we gonna bully the hell out of you until you get on this hate train. Because we want you to hate him and everybody else to hate him.
And how many times have people in the chat said bad stuff about Marcus? Some of our castle residents can't even stand Marcus. Okay? They just can't. But they're here though. And then even when he come on the panel, do anybody just go way too far or whatever? But it's been distasteful comments in the chat before. Nobody removed them or whatever. Marcus is fully aware that when he come over here, some people like him, some people don't. Now, how many times he been on the panel and I won't name call anybody, but people will be in the chat straight going to town on him. So how does that screams I defend everything he do or protect him?
Well, I don't feel like it's fair that you have to, and neither me, have to explain that you have said things about him that were not cool. I shouldn't have to say, I've talked about Marcus before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that anymore. I'm a grown woman. Okay. I know what I've done and I know when I've talked about Marcus, but I'm not here to everything the man does, like it ain't like the other person ain't doing something wrong too. That's the problem within the community. That's why these Negroes don't have shit. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They won't take accountability. They'll blame everybody for their problems, the reason why they live in the way they live it, and everything else. I've addressed. Marcus will tell them, and I don't have to keep on telling people so they can stop attacking me. I got to tell them I said something bad about Marcus too. Yes, I did, and I'm not gonna keep doing it. And like I said, if you keep playing with me, you're gonna be reported because it's a federal crime. I'm not gonna play with these people with them thinking that they're gonna bully me and punk me because they want me to be on their hate train. I ain't never been a follower, and I ain't never about to start, and ain't nobody about to punk me to be one. Period. Point blank. I've said what I said about Marcus. I know the things that he's done wrong. I know there's some things that were not cool. And I also know there took two people and they were not doing cool things either. And for people to keep protecting and making it like the other party didn't have some bad intent, that's wrong.
You okay,
Feel
Golden?
that. Yeah.
Oh, you had went out for a minute, but I know you're driving, so I get it.
Yeah.
I hear the wind, but it's not real bad. But you had went out
It
for a
was the air
second.
conditioner. I'm done now. You heard the air conditioner. Yeah, basically it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And but if they want to let them do what they got to do until their children have to go through it, until they have to go through it, have to be blamed for something they didn't do, have to try to fight in court to say that they're innocent and those kind of things, or to know that okay, I did something wrong, but they had bad intentions too, and it all gets thrown on one person. These one young lady, I don't even want to get into all that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
like I said, is that we have all said some things about Marcus. I don't have just because I'm not on a Marcus hate train does not mean I have not recognized some things, but I'm not that crazy to just keep going after a person. And I
yeah,
see that other people are doing stuff.
because I've also said that when I gave what you would say bad commentary or about whatever at that time because he was doing stuff, but the minute I recognized that he wasn't doing all that whatever was happening before, I backed up. I saw the person like, okay, fell back, started just doing their content, minding their business, back in their bag. So, what was the reason why I need to keep coming out here beating up on the person if they're not even doing the stuff that they were doing? I would be insane to keep coming live every day, keep talking about Marcus, you this, Marcus, you that, Marcus, you this, Marcus, you that, and they're not doing that stuff anymore. The same way y'all are insane for coming out here doing the same, saying the same stuff y'all done said 1,000,001 times from 2024 about me. No, I would be crazy. So if Marcus popped up tomorrow and was doing something, would I come live and say, yeah, it was wrong? Yes, I would. I don't know why y'all even think that this man just love people that just kiss his butt and never tell him when he's wrong. If that's what you think, you're wrong. I'm
Definitely.
not gonna be sit here and prove nothing, but I just wanted to make because it was some of our castle residents too was like the whole T thing. Maybe they were confused, thinking. So I just needed to clear that up. So thank you, Golden.
No, no problem. I mean, it is what it is. He's a grown man. And like I said, there's so many people. We watch Marcus. Marcus is on the internet. But I got too many things that I need to be focused on my own family when it comes to stuff like that to be sitting up here trying to critique this man all day long. I've
Like
said what I said about him, and that's that. The reason why I critiqued those women or said what I had to say about those women is because they came here crying to the world instead of to their mama and daddy. They came here to get other people involved. They came here to ask for money. So when you come to me for money, when you come to me to get involved, I'm going to have some say so. Just like when you go to the welfare office to get them involved with your family because you can't take care of it alone. When you go to the organization to get your utility bills paid, yeah, you got to answer to them. You got to, you know what I'm saying? They get involved in your life. And that's the same it goes with me. When you want me to invest in you, my time, my support, I wouldn't give a damn about them women. I wouldn't care any. They came to the internet. And when I'm listening to their stories, yeah, I have compassion, but I'm hearing some stories and I'm watching the lies. I'm listening to the lies. I'm listening to the contradictions. I got an issue with that because I don't like to get involved with stuff like that. And you're not being honest and you're not being truthful and you're getting people involved. And it's unfair that a person is being attacked for something and you know that you have bad intentions. You know what really went down behind the scenes with you all. Don't do that to me. I don't even like people doing that to me who I know when they want me involved with their man and their girlfriend. And next thing you know, you all involved. And then the next thing you know, you look up, you feeling some kind of way about these people and they all hugging and kissing. Don't get me involved in that mess. And my thing is, these young ladies got family and friends, but they came to us.
Yeah, but also the thing is I'm not that invested to be worried about what's going on in Marcus' bedroom, okay? I don't care. I don't care. And I think that's the part that people out here are missing that want me to just come out here and talk about all under the man clothes and in his bedroom every day. That's weird behavior. When y'all ever hear me sitting on here talking on the man clothes? I don't care if I ever talk to them. I never talk to them. I like them. I don't speak on the no man clothes.
I
But
don't
they be
care either.
sitting
He's a
here
grown
doing it
ass
to me,
man.
huh?
I don't care either. He's a grown ass man. And what can we do miles and thousands of miles away? Especially when we got them same kind of men and worse in our own city that we could be handling.
Yeah, but the crazy part about it is, uh, it's just weird. The whole damn thing is weird that people just expect. But I don't understand. It seems like we're the only two moderators Marcus have, because we're the only two that get singled out and picked apart and whatever. And I don't understand that. I don't get it. Okay. So that just even more proves my point. It is harassment. Yep, it is. Let me see. You said Marcus had openly admitted that I hope Golden is okay. She fell off. That he have. Hold on. Right, exactly. Thank you, Mocha. And if you're in the chat and I didn't see where you came in, I apologize. Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry about that. I accidentally pushed the wrong button.
right.
Well,
It's okay.
yeah,
But you
we.
said I don't, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You said I don't get paid to police people online. I know. These people are weird out here. Like everybody be want to drop down and tell me what to do, what to say, when not to say it, what to do on my channel. But when you have this disgusting human being sit up there and come on here every day doing the most, I don't see y'all saying nothing.
Mm-mm.
That's weird to me. That's weird to me. When I received that recording today, shout out to, like I said, shout out to that person. I'm looking like, dude, why are you on the internet going doing all of this? Golden, you know what I be doing, right? You every day. You know what I be doing. Like you all on the internet upset, and I'm cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm cool. Not even watching you. I'm not even on here. But it seemed to me that you just wake up every day, subscribing to my channel. You just steady following me around for what? I
Oh,
don't even
excuse me.
understand. Hmm?
I'm
But
sorry. I coughed. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's just too much. Well, I'm here to tell you, I don't care nothing about what's going on in Marcus' bedroom, who he's messing with, if he's gonna get married, if he's not gonna get married. What I do know is he care a lot about her, because I've never seen him come on here about and cry about anybody when he thought he lost this lady. I have the video. Would y'all like to see the video? I don't have it right now, but I got the video of him on the internet professing his love for her and saying, "Oh man, I messed up and whatever," all kind of stuff. So if he's fortunate enough to get back with the person he feels so deeply about, what's the problem? And they created a beautiful baby. What's the problem?
And he actually shared that, I guess, during the time of his need, when he was grieving, she was there. So whatever it was, it's not even our business. Like, I don't even care. She's grown. Now, y'all come for me and come to me when I start supporting somebody who's messing with a kid. They grown. Period, point blank. And they doing grown folk stuff. And if they get into some trouble, they go into grown folk jail.
And before
Hey, that ain't my problem. I got my own too I got to worry about. Period. He's a grown ass man.
I think people, let's shift gears a little bit. I think people are really confused when it comes to me. I know a lot of y'all don't understand me, but let me tell you something. You'll sit there and say, "Oh, I'm enjoying this. Oh, the castle fighting with Nola and whatever." And I'm looking like, would you want to know the honest truth? I don't care whose kid he go live talking about. It's the shit is not funny. Whether I like these people or I don't like these people, it's disgusting. I don't care whose kid it is. Okay?
And Vibes is telling the truth. Keep in mind that her and the Rose Garden didn't even like each other. But when she heard that man talking about that woman's grandbaby, she was recording it and telling me, oh, she was telling me because she didn't talk to her. Tell her I got video footage. She was saying all these things about her grandchild. But you know what? That woman did not appreciate Vibes. Because guess what? Let's keep it all the way real. Even if we would have thought it was wrong what he was doing, we wouldn't have gave a damn. Apparently, her friends ain't gave a damn. They didn't record it, but her enemy recorded it and contacted me to let me know to tell her that she had recordings for her.
But I'm trying to see. No, hell no, Golden. You ain't finna have Dead Rose sitting up here thinking, "Oh, I was her enemy." And no, you bet no. You
Well,
must
it
have
wasn't an
worded that
enemy, but what
wrong.
I'm saying is
Hold
Dead
up.
Rose didn't like you. Dead Rose didn't like you for whatever reason. So it had to be jealousy. And it
Hold
was
up.
had a lot to do with because you and I share you two shared
No,
me as a
you
friend.
know how she loved the twist. What? See, Golden said she was
Okay,
reaching
well,
out.
yeah, let me
No,
clear that up.
hell
They weren't
no.
enemies. She didn't like Vibes. Okay, let's keep it all the way real. She didn't like Vibes, and Vibes was telling me, your friend, Vibes tried to get along with this woman. We all know that this woman is a jealous hearted person. So yeah, let me correct that. I'm sorry. I won't say enemies. And I'm saying that because in this woman's mind, she was looking at Vibes as an enemy. Vibes knew that the woman didn't like her. But if a woman didn't like me, you think I gave a damn about recording anything for our grandchild? But no, Vibes did that. And her friends over there, and her numero uno, her sidekick, none of them recorded a damn thing. And they was listening too. They didn't record it. Neither Redbone. Because if Redbone had recorded it, she wouldn't have had to go to Vibes. Keep it real. No screenshots. They didn't even have the screenshots. If I can't record, at least I'm gonna have some screenshots. So what I'm saying is that Vibes is really telling the truth. Like, she knew this woman did not like her. But she still, when that man was saying something about that woman's grandson, she was still, she would make sure that she would have a recording of it, anything she could. And she would reach out to me to let me know.
I know. Hey Bishop, you say, "Oops, what happened?" I'm trying to see why you say "oops," but hey Bishop, and I know neutral subs in the chat say, "Can I do a sit down with a content creator from Black Sector?" I'll have to look into who that person is. I don't know who they are. I'm not dismissing your suggestion for content or whatever, but I'll have to look into who they are. I don't know that name. But thank you. Yeah, it's just too much, y'all. I'm like, damn, like everybody else could come on YouTube and rock out and just do what they do and do their content and whatever. Why is so unfortunate that I got to be bullied every day? And then you'll say, oh, just watch. If somebody is talking about your business, are you going to just not watch and you don't know what lies this person is spewing on the internet? I am quite sure anybody that's up in here that own a business, if you know there's a weirdo running around on the internet spewing all kind of slander and whatever against your business, are you going to just not watch them? Or are you going to watch them and collect evidence and do what you got to do? And I think people are not understanding that when it comes to internet crimes, it's not that easy like something happened in real life. When you crossing different state lines and all kind of madness, okay? You say it's a lot I wouldn't do for people on here that she does. No, I'm done being nice. I'm done being nice. No, I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm tired. Every time I sit up there, I'm always being nice to people, always keeping it 100. And then I'm always like feeling like I gotta be getting like shortchanged at the end. I don't like feeling like that. If I say I rock with you, I really, really rock with you. I don't tell nobody that I have love for them if I don't have love for them. Okay? It just is what it is. He said he's definitely on a smear campaign. He was just on a panel before I got here and was putting Marcus deep in the mud. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I noticed he got up there. If you talking about that guy from Beef Sector, yeah, Troy. He was all on his darn panel sitting up there. Yeah, he saw them numbers, and I was in the bushes because I'm sitting up there. I opened YouTube and it came up in my algorithm. As soon as I clicked on, he was going up on the panel, and I noticed that he left the banner up. So I don't know if it was that live. You said mostly Jaguar, right, Daniel? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with those people. I heard about Jaguar, right? But if it's anything that's gonna bring me any chaos, I don't even need it. I don't need content that bad or to be going to meet new people. That's nothing but drama. I'm done. Like I can't deal with this no more. I'm a peaceful person. I just want to come on here, do my content, and go about my business. I don't need nobody harassing me, especially when I'm not bothering you. Like I said, when I came live talking about Xavier, my name should have never been all up and down in your chat with a weirdo talking crap about me. If you, especially if you know that me and you don't get along like that, somebody with sense would have said, you know what, y'all, to keep the peace, get them people name out my chat or whatever. No, don't have nobody sitting up there saying this and saying that about me and doing the most in your chat. And then when I come live to address whatever happened, then now you want to bully me? You say, yes, that's him. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Golden, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I
I,
can hear you.
I, I don't know if I need it. I'm trying to see. I think my other device is frozen.
No, she was, I guess, saying that's the guy, um, the same guy that you were talking about from Beef Sector.
Oh,
Oh, and you know what? I know you said Golden could come up about that. It was something Copper mentioned about the bald head baby. Let me make that clear what happened. Sonny, apparently I didn't hear this, but according to Dead Rose, she would give commentary and she kept, and during the time when Mimi and her separated and Mimi was over there with Sonny, she would remind Mimi, like, remember, Sonny is the one who called your daughter bald head. I had never heard about that before, but apparently Sonny was dragging kids and was dragging Mimi's child. And so I remember she mentioned it to me, and I said, "What's?" She said, "Yes, Sonny was calling Mimi's child baldhead." So I did. I don't know if anybody would consider it wrong or right, but I did, and I found the picture of Mimi's baby. I was just curious, and I said, "Oh," and I told her that I saw Mimi's baby. She asked for. She said, "Oh, you did send it to me." I mean, we supposed to be friends. I didn't send it to her to talk about Mimi's baby. And I sent it to her, and we didn't even say nothing bad about Mimi's baby. We actually was like, oh, she's cute. But when she decided she wanted to come on and call herself exposing me, and then she had to fabricate something, she was going through her phone, and first of all, she was actually narrating it, just showing stuff. Ain't nobody really, and there was only like one person who got, either they got blocked or timed out when they said, you're not even sure. They was the only ones with some sense. Like, she just flipping through stuff real fast, and people are like, ooh, like dummies. That's what they are. And whoever was doing it, if you in this chat, you're a dummy. Because ain't nobody gonna just be flipping, and I can't really see what she talking about. And she's like, and then that was one talking that saying me, something. She here narrating the shit. Okay. So the thing was that I wasn't out there sending her no damn photo. But like I said, for the ones who fuck with her, y'all better be listening to better. If you're smart, you need to be taking what I say and taking it as a lesson and paying attention to what I'm saying. Because just like I remember one day while she was going back and forth with Nola, she asked Las Vegas to send her something. Send me that copy or get a screenshot of that Vegas. So what's she going to do next year if her and Vegas fall out? She's going to show where Vegas was sending screenshots of stuff and narrating it to look like Vegas was sending her this stuff to start up with her without saying, well, I asked Vegas to send it to me. Uh-huh. So that's what that was all about. And like I said, then Nola sit up there, and what he's doing is trying to make Mimi upset with me because he's so mad that she's over here. They're so jealous, but they don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to treat people. So then when people start, like, they're human. It's only so much a person can take when a person always talking to them like they got a tail on their ass, talking to them like they're their child. They got to keep explaining. I wasn't laughing at you in the chat. I was laughing at something, you know what I'm saying? Like they're some little kids. But what he's doing is like, okay, I'm mad that Mimi's over there, so I'm going to sit up here and lie to her and say, yeah, she was sending your baby pictures off. Yeah, Miss Sheena, I believe what Miss Gina said. So everything Miss Sheena say is right? So, okay. But until it comes down to you. So he was saying all that shit, trying to, give this false narrative. And that's a damn lie. And like I said, and talking about, I was talking about her baby being bald. No, that was your bitch talking about her baby was being bald. What I look like when not only did I have a bald baby, but I was bald. So what I look like talking about a bald baby? I think I showed a picture of her at 2.5 years old. Her hair was straight. I was able to grab something in that middle to try to make a little ponytail. Because while all the other little girls had ponytails and stuff, mine couldn't have it. And then on top of her hair was so straight, like how the little black girls had them little balls and stuff, that stuff would just slide right out of my baby's hair. Her hair was so straight.
You remember when you and Dead Rose fell out? What was my suggestion? But I don't know who was listening. They probably think I was just being malicious or whatever. But what I said, anybody that's all in messages with her and whatnot, I would suggest you be like, here's the picture you requested. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because then on my day, she gonna say you sent her this, but because she's on the phone.
Yep.
And I don't think she flat said yep, but she said yep way before I'm out. She said yep from when you was talking, but I understand that she was agreeing with you. But yeah, somebody like that, you just have to sit there and say, here's the picture you requested. Because then
Yeah,
on
you got
my
to put
day,
it
they
in
flip it
writing.
around, right.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's just like when
Mm-hmm.
she wanted those receipts from Vibes. She called me, I called Vibes. Vibes just sent it to her. It wasn't like Vibes just voluntarily said, oh, here are these receipts. Now, Vibes had shared with me, and really, honestly, Vibes, there were times I didn't even tell her that you had those recordings and stuff.
I did tell her, well, you know, Vibes do, when she was crying about it and she didn't have no proof. So she was like, you think Vibes, and however that went. But like I said, if she could show you where Vibes sent her stuff too, but Vibes did not send it to her voluntarily. She sent it to her per her request, her verbal request. So you got to treat her like you treating a business. When you having a phone conversation and then you say, okay, well, give me your email. Per our conversation on Friday, January 2nd, 2026 at 9:45 a.m., I spoke with you and you told me. That's how you got to do her. That's how you have to do her.
Child,
So
if I
like I
gotta if
said,
I gotta do all of that, I don't need to be talking either.
right, well, exactly. So that should also tell people to chill on her. She ain't right. Let her stay with who she's fucking with. The ones who want to get caught up or whatever. And then I'm gonna tell you, some of them she would never do that to. So it's a certain ones like Lindsay. I don't think she would do that to her because she cherished that virtual friendship. Although Lindsay ain't doing shit for her. Lindsay ain't getting no screenshots. Lindsay ain't giving her no receipts. Apparently not. And she had to go to Vibes. Lindsay willing to lie for her.
Lord, she finna go live tomorrow. Spice, I see she bothering me.
No, I ain't bothering. We telling the truth because we having a discussion about some things, and I had to bring that up because she shouldn't have been lying on me and bothering me back in August and in September, and she kept on in October when I was quiet because I was just letting to see how far she would go. And see, that's the problem with these people. They want to bother you. They want to talk about your children. And because you ain't said nothing and because you didn't let 2-3 months slide, then it's like when you finally say something, it's like, and I wasn't saying it to her. She go talk about, yeah, you done forgot about what you said about her kids and ain't nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when somebody do something to you uh, and you finally retaliate. It
But
might not
but
happen the same day. But when it
but
happened, you better remember what you did to those people.
but to be fair now, when somebody come out here and put your legal name on the internet and jeopardize your family safety, if you want to get a 50-day and 50 night and talk about them, every time you get triggered and pissed off about what they did, you have that right. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because you do get to thinking about it where people harassing you. Okay, where people are got your grandparents' photo up. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool because motherfucker, let me see your ugly ass grandparents, honey. I ain't shaming my grandparents. They looked good.
Wait, who had your grandparents up?
That your ex, okay? That
Really?
troll page had my grandparents up. Then like how you doing something to me when you're posting a property that I owned? So what you doing? You clowning me because I once owned the property? I mean, it like make it make sense. What you doing to show me that? Yeah, you know my name, so of course you might be pulling up something, and that might come up. And so you're posting a property that's about $1 million worth $1 million, and what you doing? Is that you think you exposing me for something that belonged to me? Yeah. But how they know about that? Because they know my name because of this bitch who I never gave my name to. Hello for the ones who support her from my Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
From my Cash App. Innocent people who have Cash Apps with your name because you do Cash Apps and you use your name when you're sending money to your friends or family or businesses and everything. Then you decide, oh, I want to support that lady. Let me send her a Cash App. You send her a Cash App and you're not tripping because it's not that big of a deal. But then she says, oh, this is her name. So then when Mad Day comes, she's like, this is her name. And she done already been looking into you.
I've
This
never
is her
done that.
business name.
I've
This is
I've never. If you're
hmm?
up in here, you're like, oh shit, I ain't sending none of these people no cash app. I have never done that to anybody that ever
Nope.
supported me. Never. I have never went on Cash App and be like, oh, I'm gonna dox somebody just from them sending me a Cash App. Why would I do that?
Vibes has never done it. I sent it to Vibes is the
Let
one
me
who
tell.
advised.
No, no, I need them to understand. Before I came to street sector, and even way deep in when we came to street sector, it's like that's why I keep telling y'all that I lost focus, I lost control of the castle. I did. And it's my fault. Because first of all, my brand is supposed to be we don't drag kids, we don't support doxing over here. Even if somebody was coming in the chat putting doxing information, I don't allow it in my chat. And I've always made sure I carefully pick out people that don't drag children. That's what my channel was all this time. And like I said, the first time I had to come out here and show a bitch, that was a personal beef that came on the internet. So if you say, oh, you're a doxer and this and that, who did I dox? Who have I ever doxed?
First of all, they don't know the
Is there one
definition of
person that
doxing.
could run around and say, I've personally doxed them? And even that individual, when I came on here and me and them was battling whatever in our personal real life beef, first of all, I wasn't the first person to put up their mugshot or their information. So they was already doxed. But who is one person that could come on here and say VQ doxed me?
And also for those who want to listen at that
But no,
BS,
but
it's not a such
I don't want to
thing
move
as
on to.
doxing behind the scenes.
I
If
don't
you're
want to move
sharing
on
info,
to. I
I'm
don't want
sorry.
to move on from it too fast.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I need that. I need that to sink in. Who did VQ dox?
Yeah.
But y'all sit on here all day and listen to people tell y'all that I dox people and I do this to people. Who did I dox? Who have I ever affected their real life? Contrary to popular belief, who did I really mess up their real life? But when people do it to me, everybody sit back and act like it's okay. And people try to dig me up and this and harass me all on the internet and do all of this shit. And it's all, yay, 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 right? The point is, I don't do that shit to people for people to be trying to do it to me. Okay? And you would sit there and say, oh, you just had the people on your panel and all of this stuff. I didn't find them. They found me. I don't go off like looking up nobody, digging in nobody's shit, doing all of this for what? That's why I say y'all don't know me. Y'all don't even get a chance to. I was the only channel out here in these spaces that's not sitting there doxing nobody, doing none of this shit. Oh, but I'm so much the bad person out here, right? I'll let you go ahead, Golden.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say and all that where they with those false accusations. Oh, she dogs or somebody. We can talk behind the scenes and have conversations all day long. That's not doxing. Once you put it out there to publicly jeopardize somebody's life, then that's doxing. When you publicly put something out, if having a behind the scene discussion with somebody is a entirely different thing. So, for those in the back who don't understand the word, look it up. I mean, we have devices. Thank God for technology. You don't have to go grab a dictionary or wait for the library to open if your parents didn't get you a dictionary. You got one right in your hand, right in front of the same device that you're listening to someone on YouTube. So,
I
yeah.
need to address this. You say
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Cash App gives real names. That's not true. That's not true. If you sit up there and you have like how mine right here on the bottom of the screen, I'm gonna take your comment down, right? You see how mine is Vibes Queen 6? If you go to Cash App, you're not gonna get my real name. Whether you send me money or I send you money. Now, if you have your legal name on Cash App, that's when the person gonna know. But what I'm saying, you never have to worry about that with me. I've never done that to anybody. How distasteful would that be for somebody to sit there and say, well, she's giving us an awesome show and I send her a tip on Cash App, and then when I get mad at you for whatever reason, I'm gonna come, you was good to me. Why would I do that? I don't be out here like who you, it'll be like being so hypocritical to sit there and say, my channel is an avatar. I support people being anonymous on the internet to keep you and your loved ones safe. But at the same time, I'm running all over the place digging up your personal life. Why would I do that? And that's why I've never done anything like that to anybody. I don't care about your real life. That's why I be telling y'all to stop caring about mine. And I think that shit be going over your head. I don't give a damn. When you log off this app, I don't care where you lay your head. I don't care what you got going on. I don't give a damn. Okay? But why y'all keep trying to do it to me though? I must have a freaking interesting life for which I do. For y'all to sit up here for almost 2 years digging and trying to find this out and try every day. I have never in my life seen anybody on the internet go through what I've been through on this app, all over my identity. My mouth be having y'all so much in y'all feelings. Y'all like spend day and night and countless hours trying to look me up. It's weird. Even on freaking New Year's Eve, you can't even rock out with your family because you're so much worried about. You know what I did? People want to talk about New Year's. Y'all all on the internet doing this. No. I made sure I got my ass off here in time where I could spend time with my family. Yeah, that clock was not going to strike 12 and I'm on YouTube, okay? And anybody that was on that New Year's Eve live, no, that's true. I got off maybe 15 minutes or whatever before that. Then I didn't come back on here till like 1:30 in the morning. But then y'all gonna tell me that I spent New Year's on the internet. Y'all just like to lie and make shit up at this point. You say, I didn't. I know.
But they were on the internet right along with you, if that's the case, although you weren't there when the clock struck 12 for you. But if that's the case, they were sitting right in the bushes too. I don't even understand
And
those kind of
and, and,
people.
and if I did want to be on here, who gonna stop me? The last time I checked, my husband paid my phone bill. So who gonna tell me not to log on here, even if I wanted to stay live? I would never do that to my children. Yeah. I have never sat on this internet and the clock strike 12 when it's my kid birthday or any special event in my life and still running my mouth on the internet. Yep. Whatever I'm doing when that clock strike midnight, my kid gonna be in my face. So you say, well, I don't celebrate New Year's in January. That's what I'm saying. Who gonna stop you even if you wanted to be on here? These people are weird. They trying to control what you do. I guess they want to tell you when to turn your light on and off in your own house. Like I don't even get it. Hmm?
I said copper's on it. That's exactly the real New Year's is in January. I mean, in April. That's the real New Year.
I don't even worry about all that crap. I just do it for my kids, to be
Right, I
honest.
understand. She was just saying.
Yeah, I don't even worry about none of that. Like on Christmas, you think I'm gonna sit there and be like, I don't care. No, buy me whatever gift you're gonna give me on Christmas, give it to me tomorrow. Just because it's tomorrow. Okay, okay, Flat. If you're driving, drive safe. Yeah. But I need enough. Like, no, I'm sick of it. Like, enough is enough. People want to just run, just do. Oh, when you say Vibes Queen, you're talking about me. So that's why I don't understand that weirdo. You could go live with when you have Vibes Queen in the title, VQ or whatever in your title or your thumbnail or the castle or whatever. You're speaking to me and you're speaking about my brand. Okay? So I don't even care if you want to go live and say my name is Peter or my name is Paul. You are talking to me when you have my name in your title or your thumbnail. And whatever you say in that live is whatever to my brand, right?
Right.
But people want to sit on here and say, she said that's her brand and whatever. Well, it's a business. Too bad if you don't think that your channel is a brand because you might not be monetized and you don't have to pay taxes and you don't this and you don't that. That's not my problem. Yeah, because I know Red Eye was sitting up there trying to tell me, laughing like, oh, I sound stupid for talking about the castle is my brand. Well, let me tell you this, honey. When I go to file my taxes, that 1099 say YouTube royalties, okay? I'm a YouTube content creator. YouTube is my business. I'm a YouTube partner. Oh, what am I talking about? I forgot I was illegal golden. The hell
Mm.
I'm talking about taxes and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why that's why your favorite CC be sitting there saying not to like get through no loopholes or whatever, but if you're up in here and you don't know for whatever reason you don't know, I'll be happy to share with you. Okay, if you ever hear your favorite CC say, "Hey, support me on Cash App or whatever, or PayPal, Venmo, whatever," it's because if you're not privy, YouTube take 40% or whatever. So even if you give 199 like this on the screen, whatever, okay, this one, $4. We're not seeing that $4. Off top, 40% or whatever is gone out of it. And then you still got to do your taxes and whatever, whatever, whatever. So you might get what? You do the math. You know what I mean? So, but when you sit there, you send your donation in Cash App, we get it immediately for one. We get the whole thing. And then on top of that, it was another benefit. Hold on. My bad. Oh, so yeah, you get it immediately. You get the whole thing. And then on top of that, because on YouTube you have to wait like what you call it, a month. Like, like just say now we're working now. They keep a month. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like a month is in a hole. You get it? So even the other super chats, all of them, I won't see none of this no time soon. But if it was in Cash App, you would have got it immediately. So that's why people be saying that. I just wanted to share that with you if you know what I mean. You don't know that. I know a lot of people like, girl, I never knew that when I say that. So I don't know who's up in here that did not know that, but now I just gave you some gems. Okay. But go ahead, you got anything else to say? I don't
No,
want to
not
be here
really.
all night.
Mhm.
Luckily, it's not cold tonight. It actually feel nice.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I guess I kind of said what I said, you know. Well, it's just redundant.
Mm-hmm. I be looking like, damn, y'all ain't tired of fighting?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't tired of fighting. Like every day, you want to come on the internet and fight. That must be a sad way to live your life. I'm sorry. Okay.
Hmm.
That does not apply to me because I don't come on here every day and fight somebody. Even this life right here, I'm not fighting nobody, but I'm saying how I feel. And I'm telling you, it's wrong. It's wrong because nobody would sit up there and want somebody to keep bullying their family member on the internet. How would you feel that you have a child and your child is on Roblox, just for per se, and you could sit there and know that there's a whole weirdo on Roblox bullying your kid? Would you still think that's cool? I bet you won't.
Right.
I've always said to myself, the CCs that come on here and bully people, I would love to know how their children act in school. I say that now, and you hear I'm speaking about their kids, right? No, I'm not. I'm not talking about your kids. I'm talking about you. You come on the internet, and you, as a whole full grown, some of them 40 something, damn near 50, some people in their 50s, and come on here and be trying to bully people. How you think their kid act when they go to school and be bullying other kids in school? I'm not a bully on the internet, and I will hope and pray my daughter follow my example and is not a bully in school. It's not cool. That's the point I'm trying to make. But let their kids come home and say, oh, somebody bullying me in school and whatever. It won't be so funny, but they do it all the time. Come on here and try to beat up on people and beat up on people and beat up on people. Even back to Marcus, when I said I was giving reaction about him and it was bad content and whatever. Like I said back then, it was somebody in my ear with the peer pressure, like because they hate Marcus. I've never in a million years felt like that about that dude. It was and I've said that to y'all too. I was wrong for falling under the peer pressure, but then it was a bad situation to be in because it's somebody that's in real life that's in your face, keep telling you, get away from this person. I don't like this person or this and that and whatever. Hey, well, of course, guys, you go 9 out of 10 right with a person you know in real life, okay, versus somebody on the internet. So that was a bad position to be in. So you would say like that person was the battery behind the whole thing. Was I wrong for allowing that person to do that? Yes. I've took accountability for all of that long time ago. I sat up there and I said, I sat up there and I even said whatever. Sunbum would sit over there and say she gave content about me all them days. What I did, I don't know what it was. Something. It was something going on. I said, you know what? I don't feel the need that if I'm sitting if I'm sitting on here and I'm giving content about you, and I'm hoping and praying you're listening to what I'm saying, and if you're thinking that I'm trying to bully you, quote unquote bully you, that wasn't even my intention. It might have came off that way, but that wasn't my intention. My intention was hoping that if I sit up there and I say this and I say that and I say this and I say that, like put the kids on a schedule, this and that, and share my mom experience, maybe one thing or two thing that I said would have resonated. And that got flipped around to the point where, oh, I'm bullying somebody and this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to back up. And then I went minding my business and say nothing about this person because I also know how it feels to have the whole internet, the whole sector on your neck every day, all day. So I kept that in mind too because it was being done to me. Okay? It's not easy when everybody else sit up there, spark up alive every day, all day. Y'all remember how it was about her. It's not easy. I went through the same thing on the internet with people doing that to me, and it's not a good feeling. So I say, you know what, if I don't like the feeling, I'm not going to do the feeling to somebody else. But you know what happened when I sat there and did that? This person kept going and going and going, and even when I ignored them, they kept going. Even to this day, they still be going and going and going. And I honestly, 9 out of 10, I still ignore them. But maybe, okay, just say they say something about you 10 times and you address it one time. That's the day you're like, damn, bitch, shut up. Like, damn, I've been quiet a whole month and you still talking? And then I go back minding my business. So the point is, I'm not a bully. Okay? He ain't gonna change. He's not gonna change, Ocean. Ocean, hey, how you doing? I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna say I don't care about your feelings, but hey, I mean you're not missing anything. If he block you from his chat, what are you missing? This individual is disgusting. So what are you really missing? Maybe I guess I'm thinking you would have been happy about that. Like, hell no, I don't want to be over here anyway, so thank God he blocked me. I don't know. But you said because they want the attention. It's just it is what it is. But I felt like I needed to come out here tonight. I needed to come out here tonight and say something because people always, for some odd reason, y'all really think that I don't have a mouth. And I don't know for the life of me why y'all think that. People just come on here and tell y'all whatever, and y'all just eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. 1 minute, I'm over here telling y'all that my parents are married, my siblings all have the same parents and whatever. People come on here and tell you that, oh, my parents was never married, oh, and my mama got 10 baby daddy, even though she don't even have 10 kids, all of this stuff, and y'all believe every last minute of it. Why? Because I don't know why, for some reason, y'all think that my life is so interesting and I'm the only life out here that y'all want to pick through with a fine tooth comb and y'all want to find everything. If you know how weird you look when you're doing that, I mean, you have nothing else going in life to be that invested in somebody else's life. That must be a sad feeling to wake up every morning and say, I'm gonna go on the internet and I'm gonna go talk about Vibes Queen. I don't know why nobody can't see that's weird. You said I'm saying that was a response.
Very weird.
Sometimes I sat back and I said, shit, if I knew I was gonna go through all of this from being a freaking avatar, I might as well have just cammed up on day one. Like, what the hell? My life would have been way more peaceful that way. So I guess being an avatar defeat the whole purpose because that have the whole internet just so intrigued. Oh, I see why you said that. I see why you said that, Ocean. It is what it is at this point. I'm just sick of that dude, okay? And I hope the same way, I hope the same way he sit up there and he try to come on here and bully me. Even when he be sitting up there on that live and be doing all that stuff about Coco, I'm gonna be completely honest. It could be Coco, it could be Dead Rose, it could be any person that I see straight up out here not even bothering this person, and they come live every day harassing them. It's not funny when it's not funny when he's talking about me, and it's not funny when he's talking about them either. That shit is not entertaining to be so fixated on the same person every day. Y'all would sit up there and say, "Well, you don't like Coco. Why would you think that that's why would you not think that that's entertaining?" Because if I went to Coco's channel and I see she's not saying nothing, and I go to Dead Rose channel and I see they're not saying anything, but you're just out here beating up on these people, it's weird behavior. It don't matter who it's being done to. That's not normal to come on the internet, keep harassing people that's not bothering you. So no, I'm not over here throwing a tantrum and being a professional victim and acting like, oh, only when he talk about me, I want to kick and scream. It's wrong when it's being done to anybody. Other people might sit there and say, oh yeah, he's dragging this bitch and whatever. One thing might be funny, but I'm talking about overall, just for you to be so fixated on somebody going live and just everything is ha 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 because he's dragging somebody you don't like every day, even though the person minding their business is weird. Y'all ain't crazy. The people that really pay attention to my channel, y'all know I have a good heart. And that's why I get so much fight out here in these streets. Y'all know that. clearly you could tell that I'm different from these people. I don't fit in, and I'm not built like these people. So I think that's where they get it twisted. Like, oh, I could just mess over her and whatever because whatever. I guess y'all also missed the memo that I said I'm very, very, very revengeful. And I'm not going to stop till I get your ass. No, but I ain't got to hurt you. And I ain't got to threaten you and whatever, but I'm going to get you the legal way. Okay? I'm not going to stop until I can say, ha ha, bitch, you fucked with me one too many fucking times. Yeah. So it is what it is. Well, then you stop driving. You quiet.
I stopped driving long ago. Yeah, I'm just chilling, feeling like a villain.
He said, "Did you see my message?" He said, I, I, I responded to the one you talking about in the chat. I responded to the one where you talking about kids and he blocks y'all and that's why the chat empty. Um, I know. I know. I know people say, "Well, this is all entertaining and whatever. This all entertainment." So you think that it's entertainment? Let me share something with y'all, right? How would you feel if you woke up tomorrow and you say, I'm all in support of this guy doing whatever? Because this happened before where people just sit around and watch somebody beat up on one person and the whole internet beating up on them. How would you feel to know that you was all in the chat, all in the bushes, all in full support, all on the side, hitting the red heart with laughing emoji, egging on your favorite CC? And then this person did something to harm themselves. Would you be able to live with that? That you know that you did this live and you was doing the most when it comes to somebody and that person did something unfortunate to themselves. Everybody not built Rockford tough on the internet. And if you don't take anything away from this live, I want you to take that away and think about what I just said. The next time you want to sit up there all in support of somebody just bullying somebody every day that's not bothering them, how would you feel if that person did something to themselves because you was all in support of it? I mean, I don't know how much more disgraceful this sector have to come to where y'all sitting around watching people like talk about week old babies all on the children's clothes, telling the parents to go do what with the kids. Well, like it's just then somebody passed. You can't come on the internet and say somebody passed because they go live and have rituals about the person that passed. Then when you turn around, if you say whoever, was it a male or a female family member, they have caskets on thumbnails. At what point do you say that this is too much and it's gone too far? I want no parts of whatever y'all got going on. Okay? I'm sorry the day I even met y'all. Like the shit is not funny anymore. It's not funny. It was never funny. It's definitely not funny now. And then motherfuckers, let me address this too. Cause Octo, he loved to come on here and tell y'all that I sat up there and put somebody mom from beef sector or whatever. This is a storyline that I keep hearing coming up. And I need to address this because see, y'all wasn't here, but I have the video. If I need to release that video and put it up, I will without triggering anybody. The video get flipped around and twisted by these liars so much, it's crazy. No, what happened was when we was in beef sector, um, basically the CC over there at the time was sitting there messing. I don't want to trigger anybody, okay? Disclaimer, disclaimer, I don't want to trigger anybody. But hear me out. So the CC at the time over there was putting up the girl. It was a girl from another sector. I don't know what she mode 3 or whatever sector it was. But anyway, the CC from B sector at the time was sitting up there putting the girl from the other sector's baby that passed, real picture of the baby on her thumbnail with maggots, and the baby passed in a very unfortunate situation. It was a blinds, like your curtain, the blinds at your window. It was from the blinds, right? So that's what was happening with that. And I kept saying, because or channel protect children, I kept saying, like, damn, if you gonna drag the girl, don't drag the girl with that. Like, that's so bad. You know what I mean? That's so triggering to be putting the girl baby on the thumbnail in the maggots. So here it is. I made a video. I remember exactly what day it was. It was August 1st, 2023. Okay? And I sat up there and I made the video. And in the video, I explained exactly what I just said. And then I proceeded to say, I've been asking this lady over and over and over to stop putting up the lady's baby picture. And I told her if she kept doing it, I was going to show her exactly how distasteful it is. Not to be malicious, but maybe the light bulb will finally go off and say, stop. Okay? So I told her, she kept doing it. So I sat there and I put up her mom picture because I didn't go finding her mom picture. Her mom picture was floating all over the internet on people community tabs, right? I took the picture. I looked it up on Google, whatever. I tried to find the closest maggots, closest to the one that the lady had on her thumbnail. Might not be perfect, but very close. And I did the same thing to her mom that she was doing to the baby, right? So then I put them side by side and I said, look at this innocent baby that's not here anymore that you're doing this to. And look how distasteful it is when it's being done to your mom, right? The point is, I'm trying to show you how this it's nasty. Stop it. They took that situation and flipped it as to, oh, she was putting the lady, mama in maggots. No. I could put the video up. The thing was side by side. And in the video, I was saying, if you think this over here with your mom is disgusting, well, it's disgusting with the baby over here too. Period. It's wrong. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay? So I would never go that far to do that with a deceased person. To be malicious, to try to hurt the other person. That's why I said when they're out here telling, don't tell no story from me. I could tell my story myself. Because what my story gonna do is gonna be the truth. And you see, I remember what day it was because I don't like that I had to do that, but I was trying to prove a point. And if I remember correctly, I remember like the baby video, she left it up forever, and I don't know, I think she had lost the channel or something. So that was the same channel that video with the baby on the thumbnail with the maggots was on, was the same channel the video with Coco with the red bra was on. It was the same channel. So once the channel got deleted for whatever reason, then the red bra video was gone and the baby one was finally gone. So I was actually happy about that. I'm never happy about anybody losing a channel, but I was like, damn, finally the damn thumbnail is finally down with the baby. You get it? So like I said, guys, when people out here trying to tell my story for me, you don't have to hear their story and sit up there and say, oh, VQ is such a horrible person, whatever. No, I could tell my own story and I have video to prove it. Okay? To make that known. Because people love to come and switching stuff and switching what that. No, that's not how that went. Nobody was trying to do nothing to hurt that lady, even though I didn't like her. Okay? But anyway, y'all, we're coming up on almost 2 hours. No, when it comes to that dude, like, something got to be done about this whole situation, because when I come on YouTube and I come live, this is how I make my money as my little side hustle, whatever, as a stay-at-home mom. This is how I make my little coins, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So whoever they say they're gonna do what, let anybody that want to do whatever they want to do what they want to do, because I know what I'm doing. But one thing I'm not gonna do is tell y'all shit that I'm doing. Okay. I'm surprised you even told them earlier that you called, Golden. I ain't telling nobody shit. You still here? Golden, you still here? But I know Loda's down there talking to Ocean. Y'all, I think I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna call it a night. I want nothing to do with that individual. I think they're just a disgusting piece of trash. Nothing. I'm talking about. I don't want to be affiliated with him in any kind of way. I don't want no strings attached to that fool. Okay? None. All I want him to do is stay on his channel, mind his business. I know I'm not above nobody giving commentary, but commentary is different from bullying somebody. Yeah, giving commentary is one thing, bullying is another. Okay? Gordon, you still here? I don't know what Golden doing, but yeah, when he be sitting up there trying to talk about the castle this and the castle that, that's definitely bullying. That's not giving no commentary. Mm-mm. No, when he was on that panel with Ali tonight, that was commentary. In the beginning, it's borderline bullying. Okay, the beginning of that live, let me show you the difference. Was Marcus rah 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 rah? That's not commentary. You're being biased. And you say, yeah, you're being biased because you don't like, I don't care. Whatever. Do your content on Marcus 50 days in the 50. I don't care nothing about that. Let y'all men figure that out. The point I'm trying to make is when the other ladies got up on that panel, that was commentary. There's a difference between bullying and commentary. Okay? And anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Is anybody going live or whatever? It's 3 a.m. already. Do anybody have anything else y'all want to say before I go? I still can't believe that fool came up in my chat earlier and did that. I still can't believe he did that. That was probably his way. He probably wanted to make content on the street sector, so he tried to bring his ass up in here, try to run back to go make a video. I don't care. You said no, you did good tonight. Thank you, Copper. You said you're always welcome. Or you talking to Platt? But yeah, y'all, I don't want to drag it off because I don't even know what else I'm supposed to be saying. But I just know one thing. You play with my kids, I'm on your ass. And I don't care if it's just fucking words, I'm on your ass, okay? Because no, I'm tired. I'm not on here fucking with people every day. So why you doing it to me? And I've been telling y'all over and over and over. This person been calling who and all this shit. They're not affecting my life. But what you're gonna stop doing is fucking slandering my business. I shouldn't be live on YouTube and my channel name is whatever, and people coming all up in my fucking chat asking me this about what's your name? How the fuck? Listen, this is not a vlogging channel, okay? This is not a vlogging channel. I don't vlog my life, so why would anybody on here? Hold on. I thought the link was pinned. I dropped the link and pinned it before I came live. I don't know. I dropped it again though. But yeah, this is not a vlogging channel. My channel is not about my life. So why are y'all trying to make my channel about my life? If I wanted to talk about my life, I would have made a channel with me and my family. I know all day y'all probably was stalking my community tab looking like, damn, she didn't say a word. I promise you I wasn't on here. I don't have no reason to lie. I watch everybody. But when I'm not on here, I say, no, I'm not on here. I don't know even know who was the first person I saw when I came on here. Like, I'm not gonna spend every day of my vacation sitting on the internet. What kind of parent would I be for it to be the holidays and we're out of school and I'm sitting every day on the internet and I got little kids? That would be crazy, okay? Especially on a Friday. Hmm. Golden, I don't know what happened to you.
I'm here.
I've been asking you over and over and over if you still here.
I was here. I was multitasking, doing some other stuff. I'm
Yeah,
here
that's
with you.
you?
Yes,
It's
me.
me.
Oh. But yeah,
Hey, y'all.
I was. Hey,
Yes,
Copper.
Copper.
Well, I'm good. You speaking? I mean, I don't know why you feel people feel like you don't have a mouth, but you made it known you do. You spoke what you needed to say, and that's it. And that should just be every day you get on here. You should be able to do commentary who you want and give reactions on who you want. Nobody else is regulating what nobody else speak on. So that's not how shit work. People people gonna talk what they want to talk about. That's it, and it's just that. Now I don't agree with taking it too far. Like just what I say. I can't get into people's feelings. Like when people get their feelings about shit, and then it go from 1 to 100 over your feelings. I don't want nothing to do with that because that shit is like I don't care. And like you, and then the other person, and then people be in their feelings, and it's gonna keep going, and it's all fucking based on feelings. Like I
N-
don't care.
No, but Copper, what happened was I was over here minding my own business. I'm talking about West Indy. I was talking about West Indy when nobody else was talking about West Indy. I got
Mm-hmm.
videos to prove it. I was doing content one day. I went live months and months and months ago, talking about West Indy and Penelope from Real Right on Uncut, right? So I'm over here doing that, and then just recently I came live doing that. Oh, you about to let the lady have a miscarriage? All of this crap. It was a whole life done just because I gave commentary. But you're in support of everybody else that's giving commentary about West Cindy. So what's the problem? No, because you're bullying me.
Right. I get that. So that's what I'm saying. You just do you. Like that's it. Because it, you see what it is. It's bullying or you being targeted, and that's it. That's all it is. So not saying not diminishing it. What I'm saying is, as far as your commentary, like don't let nobody who put a target on you stop you from doing what you do. Because this is what we come over here for. We come over here for the recap and to talk about what's going on here. I don't sign on fucking YouTube to be beefing with people. That shit mad corny. Like that's why I'm like before. Like I'm not gonna be arguing with people. If you just want to pull up, you pull up. I'll see you when I see you. But other than that, all this beef online is corny. need. Like niggas just want to be having words and feelings every day. I'm not into that. I don't even like men like that. I don't argue with, I don't even date men like that. Once I realize a man want to argue me once or twice, I'm done with you. I
Hmm.
kick you to the curb. I don't like that arguing shit. That shit is annoying to me because I like to fight. So if you want, I don't got time to have a verbal war with you. And if you got a problem, we could just fight. So that's how I deal with things. I know everybody is not me, so I don't fall for nobody for how they address things. But at the end of the day, you just do you. Your commentary came. We all came to the castle because of your brand and what you do, and how you do things.
Thank you. I know it's messed up, and then you know what happened after that, and I got the video to prove it. If he tried to lie, I got the video. After I set up there and I'm over here minding my own business, giving my own commentary, doing my thing, he went live after that, like a couple days later, talking about Will and West Indy. So what's the fucking difference when I do it and you do it? You're a hypocrite. Then I sat up here minding my own business, talking about Yana. Yana actually hit the panel and came up here. We talked to Yana and everything. It still was a big uproar after that. But then who was just talking about Yana a couple days ago when Yana minded her own business? So you thinking Yana not? She was way earlier in her pregnancy when I gave commentary about her. You remember when she came up on the panel in real
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and we talked about it. And I told her I was just concerned about her because how the camera cut off with the whole incident with her and the baby daddy, right?
She wasn't worried.
Exactly, but she wasn't worried. But he had the nurses sit up there all in your feelings. Ain't nobody talking about you for one, and the person I was talking about didn't have a problem about it. So what's the problem?
See, that's right. You gotta let people sit in their own feelings. That's his feelings, right? Let him sit. That's his own feelings to deal with. She
Just so
just like tonight.
emotional, man,
She
like a
j-
damn bitch.
just like tonight. She made a post tonight saying like she been hearing her name mentioned, and people speaking on how she feels. She basically said it again. Like I can speak for myself. Like she don't want nobody speaking for her, and I feel like that with anybody. And like you imagine me coming out here and saying, "Oh, don't talk about that person, this and this and that." All of us are grown. We could talk for ourselves. If somebody got a problem with your commentary that you did commentary on, they always welcome to address you. They can address you directly. Just like how Quita be over there, like I don't like Allie because this and this and that. It's just as simple as that. Now all the naysayers about Quita ain't worried about the naysayers, but the CC herself, she could give that feedback about the CC. Everybody else don't count because the CC talking about her and she talking about the CC. She's the subject. So anyhow, anybody else feel about it don't matter. They don't matter.
Hey, Abs. Hey, Pooh.
Hey, Abs and Pool, it came so
Hey.
late.
Mm-hmm. We would have been gone if you didn't come up here.
I know. That's what I was just
Cause,
thinking. Like, oh,
Cause I
we
kept
was,
calling for gold and then she wasn't answering. I said, hell, I'm finna end the live. I didn't have nothing else to say.
yeah. Oh well, because I was in and out too. I was kind of busy, but I'm cool. I'm chilling right now. Yeah, because I did want to speak on the whole Quita thing. Like tonight, well, yes, she acting up already. You saw Marcus last video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like I said, people always think I agree with everything. I don't agree with everything that man do. Like, no, putting your name on the bond for her. I understand the situation and all that, but I would have never did it.
I would have never did that shit either. And like, yeah, I don't agree with it either. But what we gonna do? Fight him because we don't agree with him?
Correction, twice. He put his name on two separate bonds.
And that's what it's about. It's just being commentary and speak your opinion. Like this is not a battlefield. It's fucking YouTube. Like what battle you really think you're gonna win on YouTube? Like it's not a fucking battle. It's social media. It's to socialize. Like,
Yeah, but when you keep playing and playing on my name and talking all under my kids' clothes, I got you. I
nah,
got you. No, you not for nobody ain't finna tell me how to feel about that.
nah, I'm not saying you got the right to defend yourself, but I'm saying that when people come online, like they're just looking for, oh, smoke with this person or smoke with that person. Like, cause it'll be the main ones who be sitting in the bushes. You know how we always go live, and then we gotta look at certain pages, and because they be ready to write a note or whatever as soon as we go live. You like, damn, like, or when somebody say, "Oh, my mental health, I can't take it over there." How you can go over there? My mental health. What you watching for? What you watching for if your mental health and your feelings is on you be on your feelings? That's why I'm like, none of this shit makes sense when people be mad so much on here. It don't make sense to me. Now when somebody I'm not saying like when somebody talking to you, you don't have the right to be mad, but when niggas be mad over commentary, that's what I don't get. Like when people be mad over commentary, like, oh,
That's why I said earlier, giving commentary is one thing, bullying is another. What he's doing when it comes to the castle, that's not commentary, that's bullying.
yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, you can't the all the I don't understand all the feelings, like, but then what I learned from being in the sector too, because I realized a lot of these people are of the same cloth of the interviewees in a certain way. So we're in a group of poorly educated, poorly mannered, poorly everything. It's like we're in an impoverished community online for some reason, and it attracts impoverished mindsets.
Yeah,
So
that's why me and my moral having asked me to find somewhere else to go, because this ain't it.
yeah, I can feel you on that. Cause I be needing a break too. I'm like, listen, I don't over here. I feel like I'm getting dumb. These people over here dumb, but yeah, just give
I
your
totally
commentary.
agree with you. I swear you just hit it on the nose. I'm in a Facebook group that a guy I knew, he added me in that group years ago. And I enjoy that group. I mean, it's several thousand it's about, I don't know how many, it's a lot of us in the group. But what I like about the group is that they're intellectual. Like, we can disagree. There might be a thread. Well, or a topic. And I mean, it might be, well, we might be going back and forth on that thread for days, like disagreeing or, giving our opinion. But we'll move on to the next topic and we'll be just fine. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
like they
normal
can't do
debate,
that. They're not
normal
built like
debate.
that.
hmm I just went to that IG tonight. A girl, she arguing with me. She posted this. I watched this couple, and they kinky and shit. So she was teasing her man. He funny for he ripping her clothes off, telling her to put lingerie on and shit. And here go this girl. That's not funny. So all I said to her was, "Oh, it ain't gotta be funny for you, but obviously it's funny for them. They're laughing, they joking about. It. They posted the video. Like, it's their relationship. That's their type of intimacy." She was like, "Oh, you think SA behavior is fun and intimate? Da 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 da." And you arguing against a point I never made. I said I didn't argue anything. All I said it mirrors their relationship. Like, it's not. And then you jump to SA behavior, like, nigga, don't project your trauma on people. But she kept telling me I started an argument with her that I never started, and she's trying to use words and shit that don't make no sense. So I'm the I don't know. She was just using words that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, what is this girl talking about? So I ain't go back and forth. I said, listen, I'm sorry if you're a sexual trauma victim. I ain't mean to come here hitting on nerve about your trauma, and I left it as that. Cause girl, I'm not arguing with you. These people in the whole relationship showing their whole life, and you talking about sexual trauma, sexual SA is not funny. The video is not don't show no SA. They being a little rough intimate, bitch. Just because you're not to be intimate with a man now is SA. Shut the fuck up. That's how I just feel like saying, like, cussing out. But that's the type of shit you just gotta be like, listen. Some people they got their own little worlds going on, and unlike some of us, we could separate the real world from the internet. And some people, this is their life. Like they they interject the social media into their real life and their real feelings, and some people can't differentiate the two. So they mingle it all up, and then when they deal with other people's on here, that's how it become personal. They try to get personal with you, or they think they could read you down, all that type of shit. I don't
People,
sign into beef. I don't look. As soon as I pick up my phone and say I'm going on YouTube, I ain't coming on here worrying about, oh, who I'm gonna fight with on YouTube tonight.
I
The
don't
most
even be
important,
thinking about their ass when I don't be on here. I don't even be thinking about them. Then
right?
they'll say I'm lying, but y'all playing recordings, right? In the recordings, I said that. I don't give a damn. I'm in real life. You talking about YouTube?
I find it funny when people post that and say, "Oh, you heard what Vibes Queen said? She said she don't care about y'all." Bitch, I say the same thing. I don't know we some of us are cool, but we not attached to each other in our daily life every day with each other besides YouTube. So what the fuck you talking about? Like niggas got real lives out here to be worried about YouTube when we not on YouTube. So it's not a diss. So the other guy tried to use that first. Oh, she said she don't care about y'all, and y'all still over there. Nigga, we don't care about you either. So what's your point? Like,
Now they try to flip it around. Oh, she said she don't care about her subscribers, nigga. If I'm in real life and I'm asking you what's for dinner or what bill we gotta pay, whatever, you talking about what a bitch said in the comment section on YouTube, I'm gonna tell you
exactly.
I don't care what you're talking about.
Right? I don't
You
get
sound
one fuck.
crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I say stuff like, "Oh, you're new to fame," or people even knowing who you are, we're not famous, but we're still on the internet. So you're new to fame, so you don't know how to take that. Like, I don't care what nobody said in the comment.
Period.
I used to be so pissed with that shit. Wait, I get up as soon as I get up in the morning, before I could even look in the mirror and say, "Thank you, God, for waking me up." You telling me about what a bitch said in the comment section from the night before under the live stream. And I don't mean to call y'all B. I'm just figuratively speaking.
Yeah. I mean, I get you. That's why plenty of us our people don't know what we engage with online here, because it's like, what, you show that to somebody in your real life, they gonna look at you like, okay, and they probably got their own shit going on online. Everybody got their
Yeah.
little social
I'm sitting
circles. Like
I'm
the
sitting
fuck.
up here waking up like, damn, I gotta go get myself together to go figure out what my kids gonna eat for breakfast or whatever. You talking about YouTube already? Oh yeah, something wrong with you. Okay. You say you don't come on here to be cared about. You want well, we care
Period.
about you, Abs. We care about you.
Yeah, I mean, it happens genuinely, but it's like that's not what you come online with the expectations of. Like,
Right. That's why I'm sitting up there saying don't come on the internet looking for friends, but you can meet genuine people.
mm-hmm.
You can. Like I'm telling you, when I met my friend and she came to Florida, I was so happy. You know, you talking to this person all the time on the phone, on YouTube, and then you get to see them face to face and you can touch them. I was ecstatic. And we
Mm-hmm.
sitting out by the pool, lounging around, drinking on margarita, laughing, all of this crap. Who's worried about YouTube? Not me.
Not me either, girl.
Yeah, and then I know I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna come live and all of that, so me and her could be at the same space, on live together and whatever. And then I said, no, I don't feel like sharing the internet with my friend.
I
I just
barely.
didn't want to open that door for anybody to have nothing to say, or I mess around and accidentally show her, or you know what I mean? I didn't want no criticism when it comes to my friend. And I said, well, if I keep her off the internet, then nobody won't have nothing to say.
Period. I'm one of the people. I'm not one of the people with my phone attached to my hand. Like when everybody today, they travel or they go outside and do something. They got their phone. They gotta take pictures of everything. My phone be in my pocket. I grew up in the '90s. Like Nigga, we enjoying the moment. I don't give a fuck about no phone, no pictures, who doing what online, none of that when I'm out and about.
Mhm.
I am not glued to my phone. And I suck at checking my messages. So anybody who know me in real life know that, girl, don't text me or send me a message on social media because it'll take me days to respond.
Oh, Clarissa, you still up here? Or I know you was here in the beginning. Clarissa, you been here the whole time, girl? Yeah, malicious intent. Yeah, I remember Clarissa was up here when we first started. Oh gosh. I bet Champagne somewhere in the bushes listening. Hey Champagne.
And
But
what's the
yeah,
other?
I don't huh?
What's the, I'm saying? What's the other lady name that be on the replay? The Dominican lady. What's her name? Sheila. Hey
Oh
Sheila.
shit. Hey Sheila. Let me tell you, because it's some of them that come back and then they be putting all the timestamps and Sheila, Diane, hanging in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely replay crew. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Quita. And Quita is one of those people too. Like she's a bully, and I just be saying to myself like, who is really letting this 5'2" hyperactive girl try to run down on them? Like, can you imagine? I don't, and not even a 5'5" nigga could run down on me. A 5'2" chick run down on me? Are you crazy? But look, she got bailed out. She thought, and now she got mad because Marcus saw it. Allie posted it, and it's like, yeah, you signed up for this because now you giving her this lecture again. She's still showing the same behaviors, and when you talking to her, she's still acting like she don't hear you and want to deflect and ask you about something else random that ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about. She's not listening. Those are the type of people they just, I don't know. I don't even know what his interest in her, but like he is grown man. He is own grown man, and that's his life. That's his life. That's his money. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, she's not interested in me, but I be trying to see where Marcus sees anything like worth this investment. That's what I'll be paying attention to. Like, you see this as an investment worth something, then I'm trying to see it for the long run because I don't see it in her. Like, she's one of those ratchets that I wouldn't even want to talk to in person, like in real life. Like, nah. Yeah, I mean, she probably would have had to get hit up too, cause she think she mighty mighty. She thinks she's small and mighty, and yeah, she like to pick up stuff and bite people. Yeah, all right, that's what I said. She would have. Yeah, you bite the wrong. The niggas I know would have knocked her teeth out her mouth. You biting on niggas on all that. Let that been my brother or my man or something like that. Quita would have definitely been missing teeth. She ain't biting nobody else.
Oh gosh. People on here do too much. Way too much.
And you know what? I don't want it boggles me when people, they want to be aggressors but also poor comprehension, and it's like when you try to put out something, you don't even understand what you're putting out. When you trying to use it against somebody, you don't even know what you're putting out. Like earlier I was trying to tell you Golden, she said something about you said your own daughter was bald headed, and that you posted a picture of her, and if you she was your daughter, she would have, had to give you a few punches or whatever, basically to fight you for embarrassing her and why you call her bald headed. And I'm like, do she not know babies come out bald headed too? And yeah, the fuck, that's not a diss. But that's what I mean. These people, some of these people so emotional, and everything's offensive. They don't even know how to take being bald, I guess, is now a diss. If you bald, like if you bald, you bald. Whether you a fucking baby or not, you bald. It's not a diss. You bald. What the fuck? My baby was bald, and she got me and her father got the same type of hair. He don't got locks no more though. His locks is way longer than mine. He got long curly hair. She got curly hair, but her curls are much tighter. Like his mom hair. I'm just glad she didn't. I don't know if she gonna get gray hair because she seemed like she got more of my genes, but they get gray hair from young on that side of the family. You know, I like my silver foxes.
I guess the new narrative is you say I'm yawning. No, I'm not yawning. The new narrative is, y'all, somewhere in this live I said that Dirty gave me somebody's information, and I know, even if you are whatever, go back through the live, okay? Because I never said that.
Dirty. She wasn't
I
even
never
mentioned.
said that.
Um,
What you said just now?
I said nobody even talked about her.
Thank you. Thank you. The new narrative now, Golden, you still here? Dirty gave me
Yes,
somebody's
I,
information.
yes, I'm
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm still here.
You see how people lie? Or they just love to assume?
I'm here.
Yeah, go live and go spaz out on Dirty. Go do it. Mm-hmm. Girl, it's a
Oh,
whole community tab talking about you gave me whose information when you was not even mentioned in this live.
I gave who
I don't
information?
get it.
I don't get it either. I don't know. So yeah, man, listen. Especially in the daytime, I be missing everything. And yeah, no, I work. I get off in the mornings, and when I get home, I go to sleep.
Dirty, you was not mentioned in this live, none whatsoever. People just love to assume and be doing the most. Okay. Talking about now you finna be sued and all of this. I'm like, child.
Be sued. Oh boy.
Well, I'm here to tell you, Dirty. Take this clip if you need it. Dirty ain't never contacted me offline, never sent me shit that belonged to anybody or anything. Okay.
Yeah. Now, what are they saying? I'm missing out on something. I'm out the loop. Who said what?
Because the whole community post since I came live talking about Dirty must have gave me whose information and all of this, and I'm looking like, child, where I said that? Where I said that?
You
Mm-mm-mm.
ain't. People be always assuming or whatever they talking about because they think that only one person knows something. It's just like that dark skin who was talking about how somebody got her information was because of vibes through Golden. And it didn't happen like that. See, that's what people
That's
be running their mouth and they don't know what people be knowing.
wasn't that the same way the other day they was talking about I gave it was somebody spinning that narrative recently talking about, oh, that was Black Clip talking about I gave Dirty her information, and I'm like, what? I
And
never
that's a
gave Dirty
dang
no
lie.
information on you. So
And
now
see, the
they
thing
flip it
is
around. Now
that,
they flip it around the other way. Now is she gave me somebody information. Child, these people do way too much.
and the funny
That's why I'm
part
telling
is,
you. No, at this point, no. The FBI need to be. They got to step in, or YouTube about to be sued. One out the two.
yeah, let the FBI figure it out. They could definitely figure out who did what. Mm-hmm. Let the feds handle it
No,
because
this is
it's
too
definitely a
much.
crime.
Every day, every day, every day. The castle this, the castle that. But he have no smoke for nobody else. And that's why I say, nope, I can't do it. Mm-mm. I'm cutting that shit off. I don't want that bitch to have no nothing that when it comes to me. I'm good on him. He's garbage. I'm sorry. Okay.
You see, I don't know,
So
Lo.
so no no. So let's get this right. Friday morning, you go live talking about me. And my company, I have a, what? No, the point is, you went live talking about the castle, right? Whatever you were saying in your life, you went live talking about the castle, right? I wasn't on here all day. So when I finally get to respond, now you want to type me and other people too? Oh, so let me get this right. So I guess so he went live, Sunbum went live. So when I finally get to say something now, oh now they're victims now. Oh, okay.
Girl, I mean, it's every time I turn around, our names is getting, spit out of that mouth. Golden signature. Yeah, it could be. I don't care what the topic is about. I don't care what the topic is about. So, they can stop that. And all of those damn videos can be recovered to be proven, to prove that, gold in my name has been spit out that mouth for God knows when. And I ain't never said nothing about that dude.
We
I
we
didn't
don't have
said
to
that.
we don't have to require we don't have to recover a damn thing because like I said, every live, whether I'm on here or I'm not on here, is automatically recorded. Shout out to the receipt crew. Okay. I can't catch them all, but shout out to y'all.
If you dealing with the FBI, they still gonna recover it. That's how they work.
They recover
Well, let them do.
everything.
Well, I guess we were just trying to speed up the process.
And they might be
Okay,
watching
here's what you're
now
looking for. Here's the link, and here's what you're looking for.
because you know what? The FBI has already been informed about stuff that's going on, you know, a while ago. That's what they don't know. They could already be watching because see, it's quiet as it's kept. I made a report long ago while people talking about what I'm doing or who or whatever. When a B put my shit up out here like that, it got reported back then. Okay. It's just like with YouTube. They got names of channels. When I met my friend, she watches these channels. So she knew exactly what was going on. So that's what they don't understand. Like when you doing shit, they people be watching and observing. Okay, I'm sorry
What are you sorry about?
if I rudely interrupted you.
I don't even. I went looking at the comments, and I will let you talk.
They think that people ain't smart enough to put shit together. See, that's what I'm saying about these people. They don't know that these like low life kind of people, these uneducated people. See, they don't know a lot of the stuff they say over time. People put shit together.
Let me
See,
tell you something.
that's how I found out what homegirl's name was. Why she thinking it came from the castle. She forgot when we was on Brown Eye panel, I called out her name. When she called herself thinking she doing something by calling out my name. Because see, nobody could figure out mine until somebody gave mine out. But all I gotta do, is all you gotta do is listen and you I'm an invest. I shared with y'all already long ago that I passed the FBI test over 30 something years ago. Okay. So you're not fooling with a dummy. And all I got to do is listen at stuff, pay attention to stuff. Don't nobody have to put something on the table for me. I could put this shit together.
Let me say this real quick. Um, you said he need to be reported for child working on it. Listen, I've been saying this. If a police went to that door right now and say, hand over your phone, whether you deleted them or you didn't delete them, they'll be very concerned how many kids you have in your phone. Okay? With all kind of emojis and whatever, doing whatever to their pics. And you could delete them because they ain't going nowhere. We all know that they could find them even if they're deleted from your phone. Okay? Especially when people have proof that yes, you posted this stuff before.
Ooh, I heard he over there. Oh,
Hmm?
go ahead. Go ahead.
You said he be over there what?
No, I said that remind me of this dude because he was over there telling people, "Oh, I don't like talking about me talking about oh she don't like black people." You see how she talk about black people? You right. I don't. I don't like the bottom of the barrel class. I don't. Y'all disgust me, and then y'all don't want better for yourself. All you do is destroy. You don't build. You don't produce. You don't contribute nothing beneficial to society. I don't like your kind. If this was the old times, people like you would be wiped out
Uh,
or put to work. Yeah, because I don't like y'all. So you not saying nothing. I don't like y'all. I don't, and I never will.
Abs. This person, you say if we starve them, they'll fade away. I don't try that several times, over and over and over, for months at a time without saying anything, and he still keep going with the harassment. Okay, and then what else? Let me see. It was something else I was gonna address. Um, Damn, it was something. One of the comments I saw. You said you really girl. I came out here and all hell broke loose. I was gone for 3 days and the sector was quiet. I came back out here and all hell broke loose. I see what you're talking about. You said you really been feeding the streets. Oh my gosh! Like, come on now. Now, something got to be done about this dude for real. This is not normal. It's not normal. Okay. But I definitely tried. Well, somebody else said something. I'm still trying to find it. He said they'll be fighting each other today, LOL. I guarantee if we ignore that bomb, they will fight each other by tonight. Look, the post I have up, this fool had her on a whole thumbnail. It wasn't her picture, but yeah, upside down on a thumbnail with no legs, mocking your disability, and you still doing it. Like, still entertaining that fool. I mean, is your self esteem that low where you would still entertain somebody that was mocking you on a thumbnail? That's beyond me. I can never imagine somebody's self esteem being that low where they got to subject themselves to that treatment.
But people who don't respect themselves, they don't care how others treat them. They don't respect themselves. So you think they're gonna demand respect from others?
Yeah.
That's why I said that video, that recording. It was like, how can you twist that? Nobody want their little girl, especially a little girl. Like my daughter, even though I'm a tomboy, everybody knew my daughter stayed fly. Her hair stayed on fleek, fresh hair, fresh. Her hair was fresh all the time. If we have to go to, if it was a braided and ponytails, every 2 weeks to a month, her hair was done, depending on the hairstyle. I don't. I was always told my daughter, and her father didn't like that. You know how these kids wear slippers and shit nowadays. It took a long time for her father to get on board with slippers. He don't like his kids leaving the house with slippers on their feet. But she's a little girl, so you got cute sandals and stuff. But to go to the store with a bonnet and slippers on, no, he wasn't allowing that. You can't go outside like that. I'm like that too.
That's how
You
I
ain't
was
gonna.
raised, like wearing pajamas out in the. I mean, people do it, but we don't roll like that over here. I wasn't raised with pajamas and house. That was in the house. You when it's time to go to the store and stuff, you got to be. Man, y'all, my great grandmother couldn't even understand me because apparently back in the day, even if you was in the house, she couldn't stand if I would have my hair sitting on top of my head in my own house. She would shake her head and be upset. She was a believer in I don't care if you're not going anywhere. You make sure that your hair is together. She would have on a house coat with some knee-high pantyhose on, okay?
Mhm.
Even if she wasn't going nowhere. I ain't wearing no damn pantyhose or no knee highs and shit like that if I'm sitting in the house. But that's how they did it. You know what I mean? And it was what it was, and she could not stand it if I had my hair sitting on top of my head. She was a believer. I don't care if you're not going anywhere. You make sure your hair is combed every day.
Yep. Yeah, because ain't no reason to be looking going be looking unkept all day, and you got time. You ain't busy. Go brush your hair. The
Yeah,
fuck? Yeah, and the slippers thing was a big thing because I don't you in my house you can't wear shoes in my house. I don't. So I used to tell my daughter like if you wear them slippers outside like they just for outside then because you can't wear those around the house no more. So
they're
you
no
need to
longer house
stop.
shoes.
Yeah,
Right.
like I do not
Mm-hmm.
like you cannot wear shoes in my house. And you know what I love that people are very understanding. Like servicemen, they'll come, they'll see the mat by the door. Oh, you want me to take my shoes off? I'll give them a pass. Like no, you're a working man. You a guest. So, but
No, because the thing is, you could get the things that go over their shoes and just hand it to them. That's what I do. You ain't coming
Right,
to my
shoe
house with them
covers.
shoes, so when
yeah,
they be
no,
at other people,
I used
like
to
if you call them for plumbing, they don't went through nasty water all in other people's houses and whatever.
Yeah,
see, but I only allow it because my bathroom and my kitchen is right by the door. It ain't like to have to walk down the hallway and track it. But I did have those too at one point. I got them from somebody that worked in a daycare, a preschool. She gave me a whole bunch of those shoes, those
yeah.
Girl,
shoe
but
covers.
you know what's crazy? They got the machine. You could just put the machine by the door. You just put your foot on it, and it
Oh
just
yeah, I
flip right
seen
over your
those.
shoes.
You don't even have to. Yeah, they like you just put stick your. I saw that, but yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
I actually carry them in my briefcase because if I'm dealing with clients and I have to go, you know what I'm saying. I have them, but my friend was like that years ago, and she used to have shoe covers for those. But that's what I liked about with my children's daycare. That was the only daycare that I had gone to where you couldn't wear like okay, well you could wear your shoes when you first walk in the facility, but when each grade level or not grade level because they had infants all the way up to like 5. They all had a separate room and a door. So at that door, like for the babies, you had to take off your shoes before you walked into that door, or you use shoe
Mhm.
covers because the
Mhm.
babies at this, it was actually a um dang, I can't even think of the word. But anyway, this particular facility was a really nice facility. The babies, they treat the baby room was almost kind of like a baby jamboree. It was no such thing as your baby's gonna be in playpens and all that kind of stuff. No, they had floor activities. So,
Mhm.
like each one of your babies, they had cribs, but they had a crib room, and
Yeah.
no other baby was in ever slept in that crib. While your child was there, that crib only belonged to your baby. So you could bring like the baby's covers and everything, and that was where your baby slept, nobody else's baby, and their name was on that crib. But I mean, that's what I mean. I was no playpens. Like I said, it was like a baby jamboree. But you had to be barefoot. You couldn't walk in there with shoes, or you had to have shoe covers.
Mhm. Yep. That's how the nurseries are now. You can't walk in there with no shoes.
Well,
But yeah.
is that
Yeah,
how they are now?
that
Because I know how them other daycares, honey. You can walk in there with shoes, and that's what I liked about that one. But it's
I'm,
certain daycares, they're higher quality ones that are like that.
I'm real funny when it come to that. Like especially my daughter room. Like she'll sit up there and walk. You know how you have your house shoes and you walk all around the house and whatever. But as soon as she open her room door to go in there, she take it off. Why? Because her rugs all nice and fluffy and whatever for her to sit on and play. Can nobody wear no shoes in there at all? I will literally cuss you out. Okay,
Hmm.
because that's where she sit and play with all her, baby dolls and whatever. So that rug need to be clean at all times,
Mm. Yeah. I don't.
you know.
I
And she still
I
be
I love.
cooking and doing all her little girly stuff,
I used
with
to
your little
love me.
stove and whatever.
I remember I had all that in my room. It's funny when I was growing up. I had the master bedroom. My parents gave me the master bedroom. My big sister was so mad. She was like, "Oh, y'all get this little girl anything she want." I didn't ask for that room. I
Oh,
had a
you
queen size bed.
spoiled.
I was
You
5 years old.
spoiled. I'm
I
sorry.
had
Go
a
ahead, Copper. I
canopy
had to say
bed.
that.
Huh?
I'm
What you
sorry.
said,
I had
Golden?
to say you spoiled. But go ahead.
Oh shit.
Oh, you know what?
Is it me or her?
I'm gonna let Golden. Oh, she was just saying you're spoiled. Now, why you saying that? People here say that we're spoiled when you talk like that.
Oh well, call it what you want. My parents love me. That's what I call it. So what the fuck?
That's illegal. That's a crime, girl. Watch your
Well,
parents.
yeah, my baby room was the same way. My baby, she ain't had the master bedroom at the time, but her room was bigger than mine. I gave it when I bought my house. I gave it a bigger bedroom. She had bigger closets and everything, and she never had no. She only had a. I had bought her a Hello Kitty bed when she was like 3, but when she got that big room, I said, "It don't make no sense getting keeping a little ass bed in this big room." So she got a queen size bed too. She was younger than me when she got her queen size bed. So it is what
I
it
know.
is.
Ever since my kids got out of their toddler bed, cause like my son had the Lightning McQueen bed that was shaped like the car and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
then once they got out of those toddler beds, they was in queen size beds. Cause I don't see the point of going to a twin and a full and
Right.
all. You might as well just jump to a queen size. You know.
That's how I feel. It
Mm-hmm.
don't make no sense. The Tyler bed gone. Okay, you got a big adult bed, which is a queen size bed.
You are funny, Shakara. There's parents that love their.
Wait a minute. What did he say? Right here. Shock horror.
Yeah, that's a crime in these places. What?
It's
I told you I
crazy.
thought my name was Princess. When I first got to school, I thought my name was Princess. My daddy called me Princess so much, I thought that was my name. And they telling me, no, you gotta write this name. I'm like, no, my name Princess. The fuck?
Like I was sharing with y'all before, if we're at the playground or whatever, and I said, Princess. My daughter know I'm calling her.
Now, see that? Now,
Yeah.
my dad, he taught me the operation. I mean, what the order, but I wasn't called princess. But he let me know that I was the princess in the house. He was like, "I'm the king. Your mother is the queen. Your brother is the prince, and you are the princess." I was like, "Oh, okay. This is all way before Disney princess shit." But he did. My nickname wasn't princess, but I was told I was the princess in the house. Yes,
Mm,
ma'am. We spoiled.
well,
Yeah.
well,
Oh, Golden. Golden, you know what the story on the street was today? I
What?
think that was in the recording I got. Yeah. The story was today that you're a liar because ain't no damn way that you own businesses or whatever, but you're always on YouTube, always on my panel talking to me how you operating a business that you don't never be at. And I'm like, Lord, I know we're definitely in the wrong space, Copper,
oh my
because
Yep.
God.
honey, it's so many people that have businesses that don't even be at the location.
Exactly.
That's why you have managers, you have workers, you know,
But the
it's
thing
called
is
passive
that
income.
if I'm on a panel at night, what does that mean? And furthermore, you don't know what you can't explain nothing to peasants. You need to go over there to the golf course and wonder why they multimillionaires and billionaires playing golf all day.
I
You
have
better
never
ask
in my
somebody. That's
life
what I'm
heard.
saying. Lower Ninth Ward, you'll never understand. I can't make a nigga understand who came from a bitch who had 10 kids and a big uh, man, please. Bye, peasant.
That was the most ignorant comment ever, and swear they were doing something. I'm like, you've never heard anybody that have a business that don't be at the business? So I want to know if the dude that own Amazon is sitting at his desk every day at Amazon.
Right.
I don't get it,
Is
y'all.
Mr. Walgreen over there greeting everybody? Welcome to thank you for coming. Can I see your receipt? Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But this is the type of people who don't want to learn. They got
That's
people who are peasants who want to learn, who are really eager. I'm not gonna
yep.
even like, you know, down everybody. They got people who do want to learn. And thank God for the
They do.
internet. A lot of those people, my friend and I, we were talking about that. Like, her family's from Louisiana too. And we were just talking about how, like, over 20 years ago, like, when we would take our kids on cruises and stuff, she was talking about that, like, her family, they didn't do nothing. She said all they do is just, them people down south really don't do nothing. I'm almost certain he probably has never even been on a plane before. You know what I mean? Or his parents, his mama didn't really travel with him or anything. And we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah. And I said, that's the part about, like, we know that the internet and the social media platforms and stuff is like, they're a blessing and a curse, because now she was even talking about how she can see the improvement in her family who's down there in Homa, Louisiana. She was like, yeah, now they starting to do stuff that they thought was like a big thing because she was doing it back then. Like,
Hmm.
we'll see them posting photos of going on a cruise now. Now they're doing birthday parties. Like, these people, how they doing these, what they call it, the for the prom. We've been doing that for years, and this is like a big thing where they really doing it now. They call it,
Hmm.
what do they call it? Because we call it champagne parties. They call it something else. Give a whatever it is. That's something new to them because they wasn't used to shit. But now they see people on the internet doing it, and like, even with all these themed parties and stuff like that, they weren't doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Them people wasn't doing nothing, and that was the reason. Like, my one of my old good friends, who lived around the corner from me, like I said, that I was raised in a community that was community with a lot of French Creoles from New Orleans, right? In fact, they call the community like New Orleans Corridor, Little New Orleans. But anyway, like, I remember he said that's why I took my family out of there. They was from Ninth Ward. He said them niggas wasn't doing nothing. And he was like, and that's why I moved my family out of there. That's why them people who wanted things, they moved out of those areas. The ones who
Right.
didn't want nothing, they stayed there, like him, like his family. Those other people, he was like, wasn't nothing out there for them, for his family. All they doing was
I've
the
s-
same thing, just having babies, fucking, sitting on the porch, drinking beer. That's it.
Yep.
Making
I've
gumbo.
say
You know what I mean?
I make money from my bed and still go to work and still be on YouTube laughing. I know that's right. But I'm
Yeah.
looking at these comments. I said, I'll be damned. I'm sitting over here waiting on Golden to stop. I said, well, I'll be damned. I said earlier that I found out, thank you to something that slid across my desk today. That's what I said in this live earlier, way earlier when I came live, that I found out that this bum live in low income or whatever. All of that. And then here you come saying in the chat now, he doesn't know ish about a business. He's a dirty ninja. That's why he's sitting over there talking about you telling me what. But see, you saying it in the chat now, but you was not mentioned. So I don't know if he's like saying, thinking, you telling me stuff. I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. I said that in the beginning, but I don't know why he's thinking everything is your fault. Well, FYI, Ninja, Dirty ain't said me shit about you.
And guess what,
Okay?
bum ass nigga? I got investment accounts, and all I got to do is wake up, eat, sleep, and shit, talk my shit on the internet, and I'm making money. I'm making money as you listen to this live, and I talk
Hmm.
my shit. Okay? And I ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. But see, you don't want to learn shit. And that's the reason why you downing people for paying that low money to learn a few little gems. You don't know nothing about that, about investing in yourself to learn how to make more money, to grow. Y'all that wasting y'all money of $40 a month. Y'all could have bought y'all a case of beer. That's the kind of nigga you are.
$40. I mean, $40. I get that to my daughter for lunch money. Like,
Girl, for somebody to learn a few gems to help their business grow. I've been paying my mentor for, damn, he's been my mentor for about 8 years. And it automatically comes out of my account once a month. And
mm-hmm.
even if I'm not even listening to him or you know what I'm saying, I pay it every month because I know I can go back to it. And like, I'm about to regroup my whole little thing. So actually, I did go on and go and listen at some of his newer things. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to keep myself up to date Anyway, see, them niggas don't know nothing about that. Continued education. But yeah, he's stupid. He's stupid. But
And it's
nigga,
funny.
Yeah, I think he's scared of dirty too. It's something dirty. I pay attention and I notice how
hmm
he'll go live, he'll say something about you one time, then he shut up. Oh, my focus is not them people. Oh, my focus is VQ. And I'm looking like,
yeah.
hmm. Why is that? Hmm? I've been paying attention. You say I plan to pay for Marcus class. I don't give a F. Yeah, you probably should take it. I mean, it's a good investment. $10 every Sunday, four
And
times a week.
we have to
I
remember
mean, if you're
Marcus,
if you're if you're really in the space that you're really trying to take your channel serious, yeah, I recommend
right?
it.
Yeah. And you have to remember, I remember when Marcus was actually paying for mastermind classes. So he learned something from whoever was giving those classes. So he definitely can give you some gems. Okay. See, these people over here, he don't know nothing about nothing. That's why he doing what he do, ain't making no money. This nigga could be really making some money. He don't know all the shit he talking. He don't even have to be doing all that and jeopardizing his freedom.
I
Okay,
know.
if he knew how to really make some money, he need to go over there with Will. We could talk all the shit we want to talk about Will, and how he made that mistake and spit up in West Indy. But I pay attention to Will, and I've been listening. Will know what he talking. Will know I know. Okay, but Will does have some knowledge into investing. Will
Yeah,
bought. I listened at Will, and I didn't listen to this whole thing the other day. But there was a reason why he did buy that car, and that car is to make money. Where Will can be on here, letting people tell him about West Indy, and he's making money. But see, that nigga ain't. He too stupid to go listen at some people who are really doing it. Nigga, do you really think when I was making when you never mind. I can't teach that nigga nothing. Nigga,
I
you
already
just
knew
sit your
that,
ass in the corner with your bum ass and keep on saying that Golden ain't got no businesses. No, I don't. But I got the money. So what the fuck am I doing? It doesn't matter, right? Shit.
and then talking about
but
you owe all these people, but you on YouTube giving away all your money, and I'm like, who the hell? Excuse me, never
but
mind.
it's
But
so funny
I know
because
Will is not no dummy. I know that when
Mm-mm.
I tuned into one or two of his lives. Mm-hmm.
but it's funny because I go through this with my man. He the one telling me not to go to work. He want me to own a bigger business so I can just sit home and do nothing. That's what he wants to do. So I think it's funny that somebody say, "Oh, how you got all this time and you on YouTube? How you got a business?" And I'm here fighting with my nigga almost every day, talking about, "Oh, I don't want you working. You work too much. Why don't you just start expand your business and do this and do that?" And I'm just like, I'm getting there, but I'm not a people person. And my thing is, I don't want to run. He runs a business. My man runs a business, and he's active in his business too. But he's only active now because of a goal he's trying to reach temporarily. But at the same time, that's what business people do. And I'm gonna get to that point. But I know how to do what I do right now because I'm not one of people. I don't like people working for me. I don't like overseeing others and managing others. So once I get into a place where I feel like I got somebody I could depend on and trust, and I don't need as many people without doing what I have to do first myself, I would have all able to
Well, you know what,
retire.
Copper? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I felt like that too, and it wore me down. I wanted to do everything. Like I could do this. Why pay? No, literate. I when
I
I
wonder.
was
I wonder.
when I
I
had my
wonder.
own property management company and I was running my own properties, managing
Mm.
it, it was a lot of work. It it wore me down. It was worth it to pay a property manager to handle it all because all the phone calls would get, oh, my plumbing, this, that, the other, then going to collect rents. They ain't got it. You coming back, then you filing, evictions. It's a lot of work. And
I'm not
in the
even
end,
owning a house is a lot of work. Shit.
yes, definitely. That's what people don't understand too. Did you just say owning a house is a lot of work? Did you just say that?
Hell,
Yes,
yes.
It
ma'am. It's
Or
a
is.
lot
having
of
tenants.
money.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand it. And people who don't know what they're talking about, they got millionaires who don't even, who rent, who lease apartments or lease houses because of that. Like when you own a property, the property taxes, okay? Like in California, I was looking at how much people pay for their mortgage. Shit, my property taxes cost more than their mortgages for the whole year. On one of my properties, I was paying $8,000 a year for property taxes alone.
That's close to
That's
what
not
we
even
pay.
including
Yeah,
the mortgage. Huh?
I don't
that's
pay
close
no,
to what we pay in New York City.
I
I
don't
didn't
pay
hear you.
these like,
I
huh?
didn't hear.
What
I
you
didn't
said,
hear you
VQ?
guys.
No, I'm saying these people are just stupid. Like if I sat there and I told them that I have never, ever, ever lived in an apartment, whether it was in another country or this country, until I became an adult. When I went out there at 18 and I got my first appointment and my I'm not appointment, apartment, and my parents set up my apartment and everything. That was my very first time ever living in an apartment. We always had houses. You know what I mean? But you say that, they'll say, oh, she thinks she this and oh, she thinks she that. It just is what it is.
That's
Yeah, it's
because you
4
keep
a.m.
dealing
I'm
with.
just sitting here looking like I gotta go. We've been here
Yeah,
3 hours already, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was gonna go a long time ago until copper came out.
yeah. So
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Y'all not
But
get to a point I
yeah,
get tired of being live, huh?
I'm about no, you good. Trust me, I'm about to have more time anyway because I'm about to retire. I could do that at 40 years old because I'm good.
mhm.
Yeah, 3 hours, and then I know I keep in mind that if people be telling me they don't like those long lives, unless it's a live that's really, really piping hot, they don't watch the whole 3 hours. So that's the downside. You say you got to run. Okay. You said the boys have a game today, and I care. I know that's right. I hope they win. Okay, Avs. See
Good
you
night,
later.
abs, or a good day.
It's day now. It's 9 a.m. over there.
Yeah, that's why I said good night or a good day.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
oh, then I will get there. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. So I could. I was even looking at my equity today to see. I was like, maybe I should tap into my equity, but I really don't. I'm considering it,
But if
but
you're tapping into your equity, is it to use it to invest more or to?
yeah, to invest.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah, you said I'll be replaying in the car, and you'll hear that your name was never mentioned. People just be doing too much. Okay. Mm-hmm. You said enjoy your day. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I get tired of being like that. My damn mouth be tired. Running my mouth for 3 hours.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Okay, good night. Everybody leaving? Are you wrapping it up, vibes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good night. I'm dropping down.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
see
drop me
y'all
down.
later, okay?
I gotta figure that out how to drop myself down. Wait a minute.
Good night, everybody. Have a great Saturday, okay? And when they sitting on here doing all their shenanigans and doing all that, I won't be on here. I got a fun day planned for today. And definitely not coming live to respond to a damn thing. So it is what it is, okay? See y'all later.